Clip it, clip it.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Powerful.
Welcome to the program.
Fuck off.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
You fuck off. Good to see you, Stan.
I have to try. I naturally play with this. I have to try not to. Some of you guys might be noticing the rubber band. You might be like, "Ooh, is that a decoration? Is that a high tech rubber band?" No, it's literally just Mickey Mouse. It's holding in just the tip of the wire. So yeah, I have to hope that the mic holds for the next 3 days, today included, because we spent all of yesterday with R&D, and this is what they came up with. They we said faulty wire being a pain in the business, and they went this, that, the other, rubber band. And rubber band seems to be doing the trick. I just have to be careful.
Yeah, so far so good. Just don't touch.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, don't touch.
I had to switch back to the
fucking.
I had
things go bad.
I had to go back to the smaller windscreen foam filter thing because since I can't touch it and stuff, I thought I should have less of a giant foam thing in my face.
Yes.
Are they replacing your mic? Who's they?
Who's they? They is him.
I've had this thing for like 3 or 4 years. I don't know about the warranty and stuff. I should look into that. I'm retarded. I didn't even think of that till now. Regardless of whether or not they're replacing my mic, I have a what I would call emergency low rent mic that I've purchased because I've realized this is going to be one of my most financially painful months. Christmas, everything else going on. The holiday is technically a pay hit because we don't fund shows on days we don't do. So it's 3 days of not doing shows. We are going to feel that. And by we, I mean me. What?
Wild is, of course, Brian suggested a way to jury rig your microphone. See, I have to fix it too. The term she used is not allowed on YouTube. My mom used to say jerry rig. I found out later that was actually an insult as well. That's what my mom got from her parents. So.
I'll say that this Brian the Science had nothing to do with the rubber band. Here's where I tried several things.
He's IT.
I tried several things yesterday morning and afternoon. And this rubber band is normally sitting on something else that's on my desk. We don't need to talk about what it is. It's just not really relevant. But anyway, so I had the rubber band just sitting there, and I went, huh, I got me an idea. And I threw it at it, and on a shingle, it worked. I know when it cuts in and out too, so I don't have to have people be like, there's no audio, your mic's dead, blah, blah, blah. Except with Twitch. If we have a KBS thing, then Twitch cuts out that, and that's different. Johnny's Bad Dragon rubber band? No, sir. This is clearly not
like
that
I
one.
don't want to
I'm
know
not
what
a
bad dragon is.
I'm not a bad dragon guy. I know how that got misconstrued because I was explaining how I was a fan of dragons in general, not the bad dragon thing as a mythological creature.
Yeah, I have no idea what a bad dragon is.
You don't want
to know. I'm thinking I don't want to.
I'm regretting knowing that I know.
Okay.
And I'll simply say this: if this were that, as he implies, it'd be way bigger, it'd be stretched way more. Those things are huge. I love
there
you,
go,
Matthew Q.
Mr. Q.
To be fair, with as much as your voice cracks like a little kid, we won't know if the mic is the problem or if it's just you. The mic isn't a crackling thing. The mic is a flat cutting in and out thing. Like it cuts out. It has something to do with the wires at this part.
Now it's just cutting out.
So not the pink RGB mic I DM'd you. No, I did not pick the pink RGB mic you DM'd me. I picked like a dirt cheap mic. It's not super expensive. And it's going to hold for now, with the idea being that unless it completely sucks dog shit, and I'll look into the warranty stuff, but unless it completely sucks dog shit, I'll just go, buy a new mic eventually. Missed you yesterday, says Pab. Mr. Microphone. Not quite that cheap. We went with what I would call the Econo line version because it was supposed to be something I could pay for quick and easy and not worry about it completely upsetting my monthly finances because those are already taxed and I've got to find a way to pay for cat bills. So it's all fun in here. But we are prepaid for the show today. We're prepaid for the show today, prepaid for the show tomorrow, prepaid for the shows into next week, which we're on Thursday at $50, I think. Next Thursday, the 18th. Next Thursday, the 18th, at $50 because we don't charge people for my days off, even though they were technical difficulties. I was about to say difficulties,
yeah.
and Radio Shack, says Badger. Nope, step above Radio Shack. Plus, isn't Radio Shack out of business? Didn't they close?
I don't know. I heard rumor there's a few solo Radio Shacks here and there across North America.
But they just mean literally a shack with a radio in it.
Maybe.
that's at least what we're being told. Yeah, we have it's a partially nervous tick thing. That's gonna be a problem when I'm like, all right, and
Yeah, you can't touch.
Technical difficulties. Yeah, dude. The mic didn't want to work yesterday. I will be honest too, I've had some medical issues yesterday that seem to have come to a completion this morning. And so I'm hopefully good for now. I got a lot of crap I got to do. We will be doing a show next Wednesday. It may start a little late, but I don't think it's going to run. So I don't think my appointments on Wednesday are going to run so late that they'll keep that up. Ron Popeil. Ooh.
I don't know who that is.
Ron Popeil. Oh, I know Badger music. No touchy. No touchy. Pride for Science Blue Yeti. Ah, dude, a Blue Yeti. No, I don't know. It was whatever the last one you linked me was that I looked into. I just went, yeah, it's like bottom rung. That'll do for now. Like, it should work in theory. It just needs to hold for a little while. That's all we're looking for. It should plug right into the system with zero difficulty. It was not super duper expensive. And while we figure out if we can do warranty on these mofos or what, and then go from there. Ah, yes, medical issues. Johnny B yelling, Iki soda. What's that mean?
I remember what that means. Iki soda.
Oh, you had
Iki
some.
soda.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Yeah. Something along the lines of I'm coming in Japanese.
I'm almost weirded out that you know that and not me, since I'm the rumored oh, this
We just
guy's.
learned that Monday. We learned that on chatting
I didn't.
with
I did
well,
not learn that.
we did. I know I did, and Brian did, and Wild did.
It's a mix,
Iki
Jelly. There's no
soda.
specific thing. Wild
Hello,
Saffron.
by the way, over
Not
on
really.
Rumble too.
Not really that so much. Just again issues. I'm wondering if it's the ivermectin that's really been playing Mary Hobb with my gut. But I had a couple of issues, some that I was very concerned about, but they've worked themselves out, so we're good. And I've got so much other stuff to do that we'll just focus on that. And since we got the mic to hold, and we were there, and somebody and like I was I'll admit I was being lazy since I didn't feel good and I called into the show after everything resolved. It was like 9:30 and I was like, I'm just going to lay in bed and feel comfy. And then someone's like, we doing a show today? And I'm just like, oh, fuck. Yeah, we're doing a show today. Just text them back like, yeah, we're doing a show. Okay. Then I'm laying in bed, just like awake, just like sideways. My eyes are open. I'm just like, I was going to sleep until the alarm went off and sleep in. Recover this restless night thing that I've had for the last like 5 days. And, just really kind of recoup a little. Fuck it. And then just get up and
Yeah.
get in here. Iki soda jet.
We've got a whole show. We've got
Well,
more than enough stuff to keep you guys informed and entertained, or entertained and somewhat informed, or something like that.
Oh, no.
Whatever it is we do here.
We've got a lot of things we can do.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's all my fault. Question mark, question mark, question mark, hope not. No, it's not really your fault. The issues I'm dealing with are a me thing. Here, it's legs not working. It's my body making me get up multiple times an evening. It's just not getting sleep because it doesn't matter if I go to bed early or not. My body won't let me fall asleep it's hard to explain unless you have the issues. So we've got a bunch of things to talk about, including our first Waymo standoff. So, but we start with at least something a little more lighthearted. Why I never trust DoorDash. I think you sent me this one.
Yes. This is not really lighthearted, but I thought let's get this out of the way. You guys and your door dashing and shit. This is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right.
She's delivering their food. She has no contact or anything. Has no idea who these people are. She's just delivering food.
Well, maybe she does know who these people are. Maybe they've consistently ordered from her and she's consistently filled their orders and they've consistently been dicks. Like, that could be a thing. You could recognize, like, no, I've pulled up to this house before. You guys don't tip when I get here. You just, like, I ring the door and I tell you your DoorDash is here and you just kind of me over. And then I'm supposed to just eat it. Like, the first time it was whatever. The second time it was like, not cool. This is time number 3. Like, I'm going to get my vengeance. Or she's had that happen by a couple people. I don't know, man. There's no way to know because, again, one side of this transaction is completely obscured. So
that's true. Okay, fair enough. She may have a reason for doing this.
Not that it justifies doing it, but just
she didn't
get here on her own.
The DoorDash skip the dishes shit. I can't afford it.
Never in my life. I haven't even ordered pizza. Country living. Well, lucky for you, sir. I
order pizza, but they get their own tip. I know that they work for the company that I order from, and I give them a nice tip. They're the same folks, and I see them, and that's easy. I don't like this skip the dishes and shit because you don't know who's touching your food. You don't know who's handling your food from the time you've ordered it to the time it gets to you. None of these people have food safe. None of these people have training in anything. What's going to stop them from, snotting and, touching food?
I can actually answer some of that.
Dropping a chicken wing on the ground and then picking up and putting it back in with the rest of them?
Well,
That's
one,
awful.
not
You put it in separately.
not a whole
and you
lot.
say-
Two, there a lot of the places that use DoorDash use like safety seal stickers and things. Now those aren't foolproof or anything by any means, but that does certainly limit some of your concerns. I will say this, most of the places you're ordering DoorDash from, like if you're not worried about the people handling the food being food, or if you're worried about the DoorDash people, I'm like, yeah, but how much do you know about the staff that works there? You're not even going there. You don't even see these people. It depends.
Yeah,
With some of the places,
I just don't.
I've gotten it, I think, for McDonald's like once, and the McDonald's one was just, like the bag is like stapled shut, like with a DoorDash seal sticker thing on the outside, so they can't tamper with it at all without disrupting that. At least supposedly. God, I would hope not. Yeah. If you're that determined to tamper with somebody's food, why are you working DoorDash? Clearly, you've got a mind that works. This is not for you. Anyways, this lady looks like she works for DoorDash. Oh, speaking of, before we get into the stories and stuff, when I switched back to this, I found out why I keep getting issues and having some of the fur that got into this microphone has gone all the way through. It's furry on the inside. Like I was pulling fur out from the inside. And so now I found like there's still a few hairs. That's how I always get like a hair gets here somewhere. I'm like, how did that happen? It got into the thing. Fucking cats, man. Anyways, hitting play. Oh, 5 from Lab Glass. So some say I'm a good tipper. Now, if only Johnny would try, we'd get those legs working. No. Now, I have other plans to get my legs working. Lots of steroids. No, I am going to say that when I go to the doctor. Like, I know he's going to say no. I'm like, just like inject me with like steroids and HGH and just... and then just watch me go. Anyways,
like that? I don't think so.
I mean, I can push my legs pretty hard if that stuff's kicking around and keep going. Like, yeah, we can make it work. We can make it work. So Johnny has a hairy mic by his mouth. Digger is a good cover story.
I don't understand.
I said Mike, and you even said Mike.
Oh, hairy Mike. You've got a hairy guy named Mike.
Oh.
By your mouth.
Okay.
Boy,
anyways.
boy, that took us both a minute to get there. That shouldn't have been so hard.
Matthew Q, give Johnny the Schwarzenegger treatment. I don't need that, man. Just a little boost. Anyways. So back to this. So somebody ordered DoorDash. Doorbell cams don't let anything go on. I almost feel like this is so perfect it's set up, but I digress. Let's find out what happens. Dogs are barking. She's texting that it's there. All right, first of all, this lady just looks unhappy with life. Like, I don't know why.
She made eye contact with the Ring camera, too.
She knows she's being filmed.
Yeah.
My wife had started eating, and she started choking and gasping, and after she had a couple bites of her food, she actually threw up. It's pepper spray. It's more than likely what it is, but now in this day and age, it could have been anything. It could have been rat poison. It could have been fentanyl. You know, I mean, my wife could have been dead.
Why did this lady do this?
Definitely want to see her prosecuted.
So that's the news story part. I don't know where we got this. Like, damn, man. Again, this is our mastermind culprit. Like, oh Lord. No, it's
you guys, if you're using those sorts of things, you make damn sure you be friendly, nice with your delivery folks.
I don't even,
because Lord knows what they're doing.
I really don't. I don't go towards DoorDash because, again, this is who I assume the DoorDash clientele will be, or for the drivers. I know that's probably not true, but I'm just like, nope, stay out.
Well, there was a story a few years back. A neighbor decided he didn't like the fact that the people either above or below him had a newborn baby, so he started spraying who knows what with a syringe underneath their front door. they kept getting sick and sick, and all three of them, they didn't know what was going on. The husband set up a camera on their front door and actually caught the neighbor on film using a syringe to spray stuff in underneath their front door. He had done it multiple times. So if someone's willing to do that, Lord knows what gross, disgusting people are going to do. And they hand out needles all over the place for free now. I don't trust the folks who are doing that shit.
Well, Dominion After Dark makes
want-
a point that I kind of feel like, not that it justifies what she did, but like a question I did have too, saying they did not tell the part where that DoorDash chick delivered before and they stiffed her on a tip. Like, yeah, I was
Yes.
saying, like, I could see her doing that if it's like, I've been to this house before, the order is paid, I confirm that the order is here or whatever, or and I find out the tip is 0. Like,
Yeah.
I want to
get that,
see some
but-
receipts.
But
Not that it.
that's what happens if you're ordering from DoorDash. Broke people are going to use it and not be able to afford a tip. That's just a risk you take on being someone doing DoorDash. And even if they do stiff you on a tip every single time and they order every day of the week, that's
No, I agree with you.
To do that.
I agree with you. I agree the
yeah.
action she takes is too far. I'm just saying that
So-
this person didn't arrive at this action just because, it's Tuesday
Just
and she felt
because.
like it.
Yeah. I'm sure there was some extenuating circumstance, but the point is, you guys, if you're using them, make sure you're a very, very generous tipper, because you don't know what they're doing.
To quote the late Chris Rock, because he's never on time. But just simply put, just like, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying I understand. Like,
Yeah, fine. It's like the movie Waiting. It's not okay. Totally not okay. But I've worked in more than enough.
Wild
kitchens.
Saffron saying if you don't tip, they don't
I
have to
get it.
take the order. That might be true. I don't know. I've never
That
used
is
it.
true too. That is true. I had that happen with a delivery of groceries. I was broke, so I only did the minimum tip, and they picked it up on 3 or 4 occasions, but didn't actually pick it up or deliver it. It just sat in the store.
Just
Very
gotta
annoying.
give them the first dose for free. I have no idea what Matthew Quall's talking about. Then comes the then get them hooked. Then comes the power money, and then the women. Speaking of,
Oh, drug
speaking-
dash.
did Gaza forget to tip Israel? Veldrain? No idea what. Maybe. Did do what smart people do. DoorDash and say you never got it free food next time. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't like.
No,
I don't like
no,
being
that's
dishonest.
Not cool either.
I've
That fucks with the driver.
I've
And
gotten
there are good drivers too.
I've gotten one free food item that I can think of in recent memory because like the order was a little subpar and it was from Toppers, and this is one reason why I'm like, I love my fucking Toppers, man. They've been so good to me. They sent me the wrong pizza. And I'm like, hey, I ordered this and I got this, and it was similar, but it was missing a lot. Like, and they were like, oh, we got the wrong thing. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, so what do you want me to do with this? And they're like, don't worry about it. We'll just make a new one and send it out to you, but it's going to be a while. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And so they refunded my order and sent me a new pizza. I technically got 2 free pizzas.
Nice.
And I was just like, oh my God, that's awesome. And I think one other time I had a complaint, they refunded the order. So I got like the pizza for free, but I ordered other things on the order, so I didn't get like free. But either way, Toppers has always been very good to me, and that's why I've only complained twice in the like 2 or 3 years that I've been getting from them. And I've like, I won't complain unless it's legit. Like, I worked in a restaurant and stuff. Like, yeah, I know you could do that, and like, I don't know. I'm going to be judged for being a horrible person at the end of my life for so many things. I'm like, I don't need to add that on. I get that it's not like some great sin that's going to spare me from persecution for other horrible behaviors, but at the same rate, I'm like, I still don't need to like, and I was a piece of shit when it came to getting free food too. Like, I'm like, nah, fuck it.
I am. That's why I tend to do Domino's.
Arch
They're
Magnus
close.
Tim, howdy Johnny and Digger. Howdy.
Easy. How you guys?
They're close, they're easy. Well, We have Domino's, but again, like I said, and I can't wait to remedy so many of these problems for you. You don't have a Toppers. Oh. Mm. I love me some Toppers.
All right.
Toppers is good stuff. The last free pizza I got was the green peppers and red onions with no meat.
Oh, and they forgot to put the meat on it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if it's all right. The most expensive frozen pizzas are like $12 to $14, and they are basically just as good for a third of the price. For what? Like Toppers? That's not like a third of the price. That's depending on the size. It's like half the price, and it doesn't have half the stuff on it. And I know the ones you're talking about. I've had like DiGiorno and stuff. Meh. But if you can't get pizza delivered, then yeah.
Rusty, Johnny, have you seen the employees at your local Toppers? You're just telling me about not knowing who's making your food.
I used to go in there all the time. I used to order and pick up. I used to pick up my order. And they deliver themselves. I tip in the system ahead of time. Every driver that brings my food out knows how much of a tip they're getting. Like there's no hinkiness in it. There's no and and I tip
the same
nicely.
with the Domino's guys and girl. They know what they're getting.
But yes, Rusty Grammar, I have seen the employees at my local Toppers, and I wouldn't date any of those guys. Because I'm not gay. But
what he was asking. He wasn't trying to set you up for a date, my dear. He was implying something.
Beldrain, Toppers barbecue pizza will not take over Haiti, but it's darn tasty. It is pretty good. How about the king of cheap pizza, the Totino's 99 for the whole pie?
Oof.
You're talking about, you're talking about like the freezer pizza where it's like if you you get those pizzas, but then you also get like bags of your own shredded cheese to add to it when you cook it, and it's just kind of like. Well, if you imagine what what old Samaria would make a pizza out of, because God only had the wafers, right? So this is like a giant church wafer with toppings, and the toppings are so-so. The paste is technically made out of tomatoes. The cheese that comes with it is technically dairy. There are 5 pepperonis, and the rest is all added by you. I don't know. I don't care for those myself. They gave us those in prison.
And Dom, I get your point. Yeah, why push people? People might push back.
Wild Saffron. Once again, he's only reading half our comments. No, there's 3 screens. I'm sorry. I apologize. Doing the best I can. Johnny's simply saying he isn't into dating. Or, wow, Rusty Grammar. Well, but no, I'm not really into.
Figures.
I have my preference. It's fine. Tostina's pizzas, aren't those like 3 for $10 frozen on top of each other? Yuck. Yeah, they're gross.
I don't know. I don't recognize the name.
I'm not a pizza snob, but I guess I'm snooty-ish. I can make do with Little Caesars, but I don't like it reheated. People love Casey's pizza. I don't mind it fresh, but I really like Papa Murphy's, and I really like.
I had Papa Murphy's. There's one here, but I've never done it.
Take and bake
Again,
pizza.
I don't have a car, so I don't want to order pizza and have to walk across town.
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
Just to bring it home and
have
cook
more
it.
cowbell, baby.
Hi, Johnny and Digger.
Hey, dude. Just a minute.
Hi.
I put this thing here somewhere. Found it. Ha! Suck it, world. All right.
Let's fill some holes. Good to see you.
Fill some holes. Thank you for that subscription, sir. 36-month streak. That is immense. It means the world to me. Those things with the hype train the other day and everything is why the goals moved forward to the 18th of December at $50. Thank you so much. Cowbell coming in for Fill Some Holes. Hey-o. Moo. Somebody wanted me to do that before. I don't remember who.
Moo. Right.
All right, moo.
Right.
There you go.
Moo.
I make my own pizza, crust from scratch. It's not that difficult. Right, Wild Saffron, but I'm lazy. I don't want to put that much work into cooking.
Well, more importantly, you don't actually have a full kitchen. Like you don't have the space to.
My body
make
fatigues
your-
easily. No, but like if I'm like I don't have Papa Murphy's down here because I don't have an oven. I can't bake it. But like when we get this moving thing, balls crossed, solved. That'll change, and I'll I'll do that
You
if I can.
actually do
I
stuff.
just here's my big question. I'm so nervous because so many things are up in the air. I don't know what I'll be able to afford at that point. So we'll see.
Mm.
I might still be on the Instapot pasta and PBJ and popcorn diet at that point. It says great diet breakfast pizza. I doubt that. I know a lot of people like Casey's Pizza. I don't mind it. It's
Diet
not
of
bad.
Pizza.
Casey's Pizza is not bad, but it's not like, oh my God, like jaw dropping. It's good. And considering Casey's is like a gas station chain, it's like it's kind of impressive that they have that. But I'm not like, oh my God, like, oh, Casey's Pizza. For me, the really oh my God pizzas are the Papa Murphy's ones. For me personally. And I'd rank Toppers above Casey's, in my opinion. But that's for me. I like it. Smoking the last of the dragon breath buds. Cheers, says Mr. Q. Well, good for you, buddy. And
Nice.
he just cheese
I
slapped
just
you.
got cheesed on the chest.
He just cheese slap your titties. Brian Presents, what I missed customer support, had a huge
Nice.
potluck and had a bunch of leftover food. Nice, buddy. Good for you.
Nice.
We talked about never trusting blue-haired, disgruntled people delivering your food.
Yes, don't trust your Dine and Dash and your skip the dishes and the whatevers.
Dominion After Dark
don't
and
know.
myself played devil's advocate for this unfortunate soul, saying perhaps she got stiffed on a tip before, and this was like some sort of justice.
Retaliation.
But that theory has been
clear message.
countered with points that I think are valid, and I don't honestly know, but I'm willing to believe that that you get tipped ahead of time. So she accepted that order, and then in that case, she's just looking to be unhappy. That's the person. Closeted skater boy
Piece cleavage.
that have to share the
Bad for
first
the-
name with
It's
walls and pool.
Whoa! I don't know who that is, but she's like breaking out of an ice cube.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either,
It's time.
but yeah, now we're 3.5 minutes from launching a hype train over on the.
And she's
It's Mariah
testicles.
Carey. It's
It's Mariah. Okay.
3 minutes to go with a hype train. If one more person throws in 100 bits or a gifted sub of some kind.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry
Oh, dear Lord.
Ah! I see. I remember that one. That was perfectly placed.
I love.
Very well done.
I'm just going to cheer them on for this. You don't have to smell this thing.
No,
not in
thank
your
goodness for
face.
that.
You just got cheese on your.
I got-
It's fine.
What did Wilds call it? I got cheese cleavage. Got cheese.
Saint Caesar saying Merry Christmas, chat. Yeah, it's a little early for that, but why not? It's the
It's
season.
Mariah Carey.
Um,
It's time. That makes a lot more sense now.
2.5 minutes
Woman
left if that's
is
going to launch. Now I'm nervous to go into the next thing.
Mhm.
The next thing wouldn't be fun to do with a hype train. So, because you know what the next one is. But yeah, we've got a couple of weird things to go. We're gonna.
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and
Nice.
down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and
Looks
the
like
grannies,
Johnny's gonna join you there,
everyone's
Mr.
aboard on
Q.
the 809.
Not with the Dragon's
Here
Breath,
comes
but
the
with the
train,
smoke.
and here comes driver 10-2. Wah-hey! Here it comes, here it comes.
Behold the
Here
power.
comes the train today. Here comes the train.
One of these days, I'm
Nicely
gonna learn to make that a smoke ring. 25% of the way through level 1. Who was saying that? Behold the power of cheese. Matthew Quall saying, behold the power of cheese. Yeah, I don't know where the lizard sticker went. I missed that one. I apologize. Chili and bacon.
It went down. It was like sitting on your base of your mic.
Chili and bacon. That sounds tasty. Thank you, Lab Glass, with the lizard sticker and launching it. 2 weeks tomorrow, to be precise. Yeah, we got time. Thank you. Twitch chat says Mr. Q. Yeah, Mr. Q threw in earlier $20, so we counted that off the goal.
Somebody fought in the minibus. Somebody fought in the minibus.
All right, the second one sounds like fart. The first one sounds like fuck. All right, it sounds like he says somebody in the minibus, and I'm like, no. All of those people have Down syndrome.
Or maybe one guy fucked the other guy, and the other guy then farted.
Why does it have to be two dudes?
Separate guys.
Why did it have to be dudes?
On a throne of lies.
Makes sense.
Look at all the wieners.
Now the frickin' Twitch chat's going crazy with the bits. And we're 50% of the way through level 1.
Look at all the wieners.
And now we've got even more. Or did the wieners double play? So we're 50% of the way through. Dear Lord Saint Caesar, what's wrong with you? Oh shit.
Wow. I can hardly see you.
And now I just have that stuck in my head. Somebody fought in the minibus.
Wee.
56% of the way through level 1. Oh, you dirty Twitch. I'm guessing there's a lot. Do you go down on the... Oh, Valdrain. That's why.
Oh.
Lexi Vaughn wants a baby hippo. If anybody wants to throw that out, I can try and play it myself in a minute, maybe, Lexi. Especially if you want to throw in something on the... If you throw money over on the YouTube and request it, I can play them for you. I can't aim them, but I can play them. All right, I'm going to do this level 1 thing just in case it goes beyond this. I want to be at least out of the way.
Are you ready?
All right, here we go. You know what? Like, Mike, if you broke, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Hey, Jesse, welcome to the show. I'm already going to be in the bag. Oh, dear Lord.
Nice.
Now,
that's not a snowball.
I think a rule still in effect, if I'm not wrong, is that the snowballs cannot be aimed. So if you get... All right, Fettuccine Poo-Poo is there for you, Lexi. So if the snowballs...
Thank you, Fettuccine. There you go, Lexi.
If the snowballs can still not be aimed, then people getting quote-unquote money shots on my face or where on you
are like super lucky.
Are legit. Like, they scored that.
Yeah.
They threw the ball and they hit the target. You're coming close to Splattertown over there.
I know.
I'm still here.
Nice.
Fuck.
At least they're Febrezing you after farting all over you.
Dude, I'm still hearing that stupid jingle though. It won't leave my head. I'm gonna be. I'm cringing at the snowball throw for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna be like grabbing my dinner later, and I'm just gonna be like, somebody fought in the minibus. I'm gonna be singing that to my daughter. My daughter's gonna be sitting down here with me, and she's gonna be like, "Daddy, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or let's play Unicorse, or whatever game we're doing." And I'm just gonna be like, "Somebody fought in the minibus," and she'll be like, "No, Daddy, stop singing." Like she does it. That one I think can be aimed.
Nice.
I believe that one can be aimed. The worst part is sometimes it doesn't quite look like a tomato.
No, I wasn't sure at first. The rainbow spout and rainbow puffs of air at you was rather cute too.
All right.
It was right about where the dock sits when you're. It would have been perfectly timed.
I'm sorry. Well, it was.
Oh.
It's that people keep pulling that shit. Thank you.
Yeah, I was basically covered.
Let's go. Let's go. Third. We're at level 2. I didn't even see that.
Good to see you over there.
Me. Oh dear Lord. We've got 3.5 minutes for level 2. I'm gonna do this, and then we'll go to something a little bit more fun because I don't want to do anything in downer while we're covering a hype train. Sometimes the tomato looks like someone's. Yeah, the tomato at the wrong angle.
Mine.
All right, here we go.
I'll get a dab ready so you can take me off the screen while you play that next video.
Well,
This is
thank
a
you
video,
for
they won't be
volunteering
looking
for
at me
that.
Hey,
anyway.
laser lips! Your mama was a snowblower.
She would not.
Dude, if she was, she'd be employed out the booty right now.
Yeah, no, my mom wasn't like that.
If there's
She
one
would
thing
buy
we have,
plants
it's a
for the
lot of
yard
snow.
and put them, just place them in the yard where she wanted them, and then my dad would have to go out and do the work and actually bury the plants. She definitely does not do the work. I love her to bits, but yeah,
All right,
she
so
was not a
there's
snowblower.
our first one. I might have to. I think the thing might be cached. I gotta reload it for the next one. We are 2.5 minutes from.
Ring, banana phone.
We're stop it. We're 2.5 minutes from the end of Hype Train, which is at level 2, 30%. Thank you so much, very, 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 very much. And you need to go off screen. So here we'll do that
Yes,
for you.
please.
Boom.
Perfect.
Hey, boo. But yeah, we will go over to this video while she's off screen. 3 Waymos. That
Yes.
sounds like a racial
Yes.
slur.
I'm not the only one. Oh,
I
we're in
just-
San Francisco. I could tell
I
those hills
just-
anywhere.
I just realized that like 3 Waymos. Like wait a minute, Waymos.
Yeah.
3 Waymos got into a standoff, and caused a slight traffic problem. So, come on, guys, hit Johnny with the snowball. Like the aim is impressive, and I appreciate the effort. We're 30% of the way through level 2 of the hype train, with like a minute left, I believe, as it comes back
they
in.
did
Yeah, a little
manage
bit
to
of.
cover my
we've-
chest with the
Yeah, they got
snowballs,
Digger.
even though it's not aimable.
Digger.
They did good.
They did Digger pretty
Yeah.
darter. So we've got a minute left for that. I probably have another controlled burn to do in a minute, but before we get to that, we'll do this video. You're doing your little dab thing, I think. Your solidarity dab, is that what we should call it? A
Yes, I guess
solidarity
so.
dab.
Solidarity dab is being. Oops, shit! I dropped some of it.
Yeah.
There we go. Done right now.
All right, well you do that. We'll be here. So yes, and then I have one more controlled burn to do. We'll get that into. We're at 30%, 30 seconds. If you want to get in on the a solid dab. Yeah, it's a solid dab, Evan Simon. If you want to get in on the hype train, now is the time over on Twitch.
I
This-
like that too, Adam Simon. A solid dab.
You're my accountability buddy. All right, so you've got that. We'll do this.
All right, you
3
can bring me
Waymo-
back on screen. Thank you.
Oh well, great. Glad you could be so proactive. 3 Waymos in San Francisco. I have always said I don't trust these things. 30% level 2. Thank you so much, everyone, for helping out with the hype train. Where is your screen? There it is. There. Welcome back. Here we go and play.
Causing a traffic jam. Do they just like?
I don't know. I just pulled out of the garage and I saw this going on. It's like this Waymo standoff.
I saw this going on. Just a Waymo standoff. Dude, there's way more Waymos than I expected. Best part is I don't think there's anybody in any of the Waymos. So it's 3 empty cars going, I don't know what to do. Oh god. You know what? Like I've heard mixed results to people responding to Donald Trump's like we need to unify AI or it'll die in its infancy and all this other stuff. Here's my one thing. Look, if you ever needed a video clip to make your point, I give you the Waymo.
Yeah. Kim
Wha-
was not.
You know, in other parts of the country, they're like, I think this is a Mexican standoff. But in San Francisco, like, looks like we got ourselves a Waymo standoff. Actually, I gotta go back to him calling it a Waymo standoff because he did coin it in the video.
Going on? It's like this Waymo standoff.
All right, controlled burn number 2.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of here, but
This is so funny. Oh, because they hit each other.
yeah, kind of.
Oh, they actually, they made contact with each other. Huh. Maybe they're fighting over a pickup?
Ooh. It's Waymo on Waymo violence.
Just gonna like stay there forever.
What is with these little spinny things?
I don't know.
Because, like, I keep noticing it. Like, what are you checking for windage?
Kind of. But still,
Or is it for gauging lights? Because that's
I don't know.
reflective
we're just gonna like. Stay
and
there
it's
forever?
spinning.
Do we need to like can we call them?
Well, we can call.
The cars are trying to have a conversation in blinking lights. They're using Morse code. I will now rewind this. I actually, my brother's in the military. I speak Morse code. You fucking dick, this is all your fault. I was here first. Screw you, I was
Well,
here in
there's
2
we can
seconds. You
call
ran the red
something over
light.
here.
I hit a cat to get here,
We
you
can
son
scan
of
and
a bitch.
call.
I'm halfway back into the driveway already. You
Ours
gotta
is
go.
This car is, like, stuck in between
Stop.
these two.
Yeah, it can't go anywhere.
This van
That's too
doesn't
far
know what to
apart.
do. This poor bastard finally wants to get out of this
You want-
neighborhood. The one day his street isn't littered with poo and he's got Waymos in the way.
Uh,
Of course, it's stuck.
and this guy can't get out of
This
his
is so
driveway
funny.
either.
Okay, the guy's here. The roadside report and.
The guy is here. Look, I
I wonder
understand.
how long this goes on. Like how long this took.
I don't know, but this technology
ridiculous.
is not worth the cost.
No,
Like, it's not. They
not
say
worth the danger.
the
It's not-
danger. That's what I mean by the cost. Just have a fucking driver in the car. The cars aren't smart enough to do this yet.
You can open the car, but can you drive the car?
No, you can't drive the car. Only the car can drive the car. And right now the car's having an off day because I'm not even supposed to be here today. I was supposed to be back in the crew getting an oil change, but for some reason Todd didn't come in. So now I've got to get sent out to do his run. And as I pick someone up, new guy Bob over here hits me in the front right quarter fender. It's not okay. I'm not even supposed to be here today.
You think the spinning things from their LiDAR? That makes okay. That might make sense. Yeah.
A solid app.
Doesn't the
Unifying-
future look rosy, says George, right?
Brian from Nucleatic Gaming saying unifying the AI bubble, or unifying AI will pop the AI bubble so far. It would be the same as manually popping the .com bubble. Well, he was saying unified federal regulations for AI because every state coming up with its own regulations made it impossible for companies to produce anything with AI because they have 50 different sets of guidelines they have to follow. So what he was saying is he said he wants to have like one rule on it. I don't know if that necessarily pops the bubble like you say, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
Here's what I know.
Well,
There's
and
no way I'm
it all
keeping
depends
that.
on if you can get it through the House and Senate, which apparently he's having trouble keeping the Republicans on side, allegedly.
The Waymos cross the streams. Yes, I love that reference. Wild
Yes.
Fish taught me that fence sitting is false first. Goatfish taught me that fence. I don't know. Oh,
unifying
I
AI and
agree with you,
unifying
Russ.
regulation is different.
Ding
Well, and
dong,
that's the
spot
thing.
on.
Ambiguous.
The cheese only melts because it's plastic. Oh, dude, that's why I can't use Velveeta. I learned how close Velveeta is to just plastic, and it's just not really cheese. And I'm like,
That's why I never learned what they make Cheese Whiz out of. I don't use it very often, but I do use it on occasion, and I don't want to know.
And you love it?
I love it. It's really awesome to put a dollop of Cheese Whiz in a
I
big
love
bowl
spray
of hot chili.
cheese.
Oh, no, not the spray cheese. Ew.
Isn't
Ew,
that
I've never
Cheese
had
Whiz?
it. I would never.
Isn't Cheese
No.
Whiz the...
I love my cheese too much to do something like spray cheese. That's just
Well,
sacrilege.
isn't Cheese Whiz in a tube that sprays?
No. Cheese Whiz is like mayo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about then.
Oh, okay. Cheese Whiz. You guys don't have Cheese Whiz?
Brian for the science. Velveeta is mostly surfactant. It's fine.
Surfactant.
It's as safe as Tide Pods, which are also just pounds of surfactant.
Yes. It's fine. Yes.
That's not the
I like
Cheese
to
Whiz we
think
have in
that
America,
Cheese
says
Whiz is
Lexi.
better
Yeah,
than Velveeta.
Lexi's right. That's not the Cheese Whiz we have in America.
Oh, okay.
My understanding is Cheese Whiz is the thing where you push down the nozzle and it just
That's what's Arch
Cheese
Magnus
Whiz
is
used
saying
to
is,
come in an aerosol similar to Ready Whip. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, that's never been the Cheese Whiz that we have here.
Surfactant.
It's
well, either
awesome.
way.
You can take a dollop and you put it in a hot chili, or you dollop and you put it in like with your tacos, that sort of thing. It's really nice. From what I understood, what I was always told, and I never looked into it because I don't want to know, but Cheese Whiz is a lot better than like your Velveeta, which is just plastic.
I'm not going near
Cheese Whiz
Velveeta
is-
ever again. Nothing like the buttery milk of a Hereford cow, says Mr. Q. The buttermilk. Okay.
Hereford.
I have seen Cheese Whiz sold in jars similar to salsa recently. Perhaps.
Yeah. You put it in with your salsa. Sorry. Yeah.
Mm.
There's another one.
My simple point is I won't eat Velveeta anymore. I grew up with my mom would make this and I loved it. Like Velveeta, cheesy shells, like big pot of macaroni and cheese 'cause she had to feed 5 kids. So she'd make this big vat of this stuff. And I loved that stuff. But now knowing what Velveeta is made out of, I'm like, I won't ever eat that again. Digger's Country is so boring. No whiz can for her. Yeah, I don't trust you with aerosol cheese cans. What the?
Oh no, we've got
shovels,
aerosol cheese.
No
It's just
aerosol
not
cheese.
Cheese Whiz
No,
in it.
Cheese Whiz is the
different-
cheese we get the aerosol cheese of. Like that's like you're going
Oh,
like I wouldn't
no.
go to aerosol cheese. And I'm like, well, if you're going below Cheese Whiz, why dare you? But again, in here in America, the land of the free, the home,
Cheese
the brave,
Whiz
and the
is
great.
the aerosol cheese.
Where these colors, I'm wearing my "These Colors Don't Run" shirt again. I can't wait for the summer. I want to get out in my wheelchair wearing this shirt a lot to see if people are like, "Hey, man, you're patriotic." No, I mean literally, these colors don't run because I can't. I can't. Lexi Vaughn calling it a whiz canless life. It is.
Okay.
Is there gas in spray cheese to keep it fresh? I would imagine, much like Cool Whip and other things, it's like, I don't know, nitrogen or whatever.
Yeah. I
So
would
it's
assume
just,
the
it's
same.
not going to support the growth of bacteria and things. These colors don't run shirt fully faded.
Fully faded.
Is it? It's not faded. It's very bright.
No, it's not. You're okay.
It's sun bleached. I don't. Okay, I'll take it. Whatever. Life's
Oh my goodness.
life's a treat. Let's do something a little more serious now that we covered the Waymo standoff.
All right.
We do have a couple of facts. The 3 drivers of Waymos were locked in a standoff in San Francisco residential street on Saturday, frustrating drivers who were subsequently blocked on a dead-end road. 2 of the autonomous vehicles appeared to have made contact, while a third approaching from the opposite direction froze upon seeing them. Oh, he was scared like a Waymo in headlights,
Yeah.
unable to
Look,
navigate
this
around
is
each other and trapping the other drivers for several minutes. Yeah. I don't...
Well, several minutes is good. Several hours, not so good.
How many people do you have scattered throughout the city to respond to Waymo problems? It only took several minutes to get somebody
Right?
over there. And how did they get there if no cars can reach them?
He walked or he took the bus.
Well, we did. We had a drone airdrop a Waymo man, like a.
Right?
All right.
Just drop.
Okay.
Uh,
So this is something that's happening in your country. This is not as fun of a story. Does this lady list what the guy did or no? Do you know? The
I'm not
doctor?
sure. I'm not sure.
All right. Well
Read the
then.
thing. Yeah. This
Ni-
woman is hideous and evil. Let's just.
All right. So then I'll
Jesus.
read the charges of everything before we play the clip. Days after, and this is, I guess, not related to this, a Nigerian doctor by the name of Imifidion Ezekor gets his second suspension for sexually inappropriate conduct, I guess, with an underage patient. Immigration
second
Canada announced it will fast-track permanent residency for thousands of foreign doctors and remove the red
Like
tape.
him.
Oh, so
Like
that guy's committed not one but two suspendable offenses.
yes.
See, that's and I guess you go home now, like kind of.
No. Oh, of course not. They won't send him home.
From patients, provinces, and the medical community, we need more hands on deck. There are qualified doctors, many here in Canada, on temporary status, and some
Many more
abroad,
here.
who are eager.
There were plenty in your country. They just didn't want to
Yeah. There's
support.
tons here, but they're not allowed to work because they didn't take the jab and they didn't put the jab on anyone else. They refused it and they were fired for it. Doctors, nurses, all sorts of first responders, the military, they devastated it. And now they started cutting the red tape and making the requirements to become a doctor. In Canada, they've made them easier to pass so that the foreign doctors can come in and actually pass so that they can then be the doctors to us Canadians and do this sort of stuff.
Cheese's Crisco Easy Cheese is in a can. Cheese Whiz is in a jar.
Thank you, Labby. Does nobody know their
No,
imitation
Rusty
cheese
Grammar.
anymore?
I do not want to be anywhere near St. Cloud Superman. I know. That might be a funny bit to you, but I'd have to actually do it. It's no thank you. Does nobody know their imitation? Yeah, I don't know my imitation cheeses anymore. Isn't it a nitrous propellant in Cheese Whiz? I have no idea. Why wasn't he fired the first time? That's a very, very good question.
Yes.
And yes, Lexi, I'm sorry for ruining your delusions. All right, but yeah, so now that that's happened, you're like, hey, one guy, you know what? One guy didn't go out well. We better go grab a whole buttload more just to prove it was a one-off.
We're gonna make it even easier
Excuse me,
now.
a two-off because he's a repeat offender.
Yes. These are the people that are in charge.
This is why every time I'm like, I'll just move to Canada, and then I think about that. My daughter needs to be older because I got issues. Anyways,
to serve Canadians. Yet too often they face barriers, delays, and uncertainty.
And apparently twice they also I don't know, faced a patient. Anyway, what's going on with this clip? Why is it turning into digital confetti?
Last few months, we asked
Okay.
I asked
Okay.
Oh, it's
the
because it's
departments
wiretap
asked
media. They had to
our
get their
provincial and
logo.
territorial partners, what do
Okay.
you need from us to get doctors working faster?
Again,
I bet
I
you we
have a solution to
didn't
that.
say.
Drop the stupid COVID bullshit, because that was, again, if I may, bullshit.
Yeah, no, and yeah.
Like I'm not even like gonna go like, I'll meet people who support the vaccine or whatever. I'll meet you halfway with it's not horrible for you, whatever. You're not in danger of transmitting COVID to people because you haven't had the jab. The people who've had the jab, they still transmit. The overall efficacy of the jab is minute. There are people who might want to take it to hedge their bets to help themselves, and that's a personal choice everyone's willing and able to make.
Mm-hmm.
However, the idea of keeping an entire group of people out of your medical field over it is tarded.
Yes.
Straight tarded.
Yes. Yeah.
I haven't heard Al yet, Johnny. Johnny pillowed him again. No. Al got his morning medication, and he got some good scritches before the show. He was hanging out with me. You know what? We'll talk about what Digger and I have been watching after we finish this, since it has to do with doctors.
Is clear. Give us the space to recruit, give doctors the certainty to stay, and move at the speed of the crisis.
Again, the crisis you created because you fired doctors for stupid. Again, you could just, I don't know, this is the weirdest part. You made a mistake. Just undo the error. It's that solvable.
No.
Now
no,
let's
they can't.
solve this thing. Yeah. All right. Whatever. I'm going to be done with that.
Can't.
Well, I'd rather talk.
We're good with that one. Yeah. Yeah. It's.
When kitty. My one kitty helped me clean up. Yeah, he sent me some. He sent me a picture. Clean up a bunch of snow and stuff. That's fun. But the wet, cold crap. Yeah, dude. Snow is not fun. I haven't gone out lately because of that. I have to go out next week. And I have to do several things next week. Got to make a car payment, whole bunches of stuff. But yes, we've been watching the show Hannibal, you and I.
Yes,
so that's I love that show. I've seen it before, and I deeply enjoy that show and the cast on it. I got into that show just because I loved the fact that the two main leads in the show were both in the movie King Arthur with Clive Owen. So they were like, they've worked together. They've been a thing.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so fun.
It is. It's really good. And the casting is really well done as well. I'm very much enjoying it.
What did Scruffy say that was slightly helpful? I said more, but it was censored. Where we go up, zero benefit to it. Where is he going up there? I don't see anything. Zero benefit to it. Scruffy, actually, arguably slightly unhelpful. What's unhelpful? Don't take any more shots. Oh, dude, yeah, no, I'm with you there. I'm not. I'm just saying in general, the whole, like, yeah, I agree with your argument, but I'm saying meeting a detractor halfway, I'd say at best, what we have is these things don't make a whole buku load of difference unless you're someone who's seriously in jeopardy that they do. Like, so again, starting with that as our basis, the idea that we would keep people out of the medical field now over, because that, like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for anyone that's been, sitting in a bamboo shack in the forest, but the war's over. Like, the pandemic ended a while ago, if it ever was one, and now it's definitely not one. We can move on. We've got several fun stories, including this one. Oh my God, this is a rip and read though, so we might have to go to that and then the other one. Insulin is really helpful, but what if you're not diabetic? The UK government is intervening after Rockstar Games fired 30 GTA 6 developers, calling it deeply concerning. Okay. That's weird that your government can just look into a business.
Yeah.
Um,
For firing 30.
that's like, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess, okay. Are you saying the UK government will make them release GTA 6? I don't fucking care. Honestly. GTA, like, the GTA Spark, like, it came back for a second with GTA 5 because they did some cool stuff, but then it just went too long, and now it's over. It's over in Dunskies. Jay Warren, how's
AP's
your
right.
T
It's
cell
not a
count?
vaccine. The COVID thing is not even a vaccine per the inventor of the tech. It's not. Yeah. It's all just silliness. If you want to take it, you take it. But we should have hired back all the people that we fired for not taking it years ago, and we didn't.
Lab Glass just putting something different in the room. Somebody fought in the minibus. It's gonna be stuck in my head all day. All day.
Oh. Like Wild said earlier, you're gonna sing it, you're gonna share it with your daughter. Your daughter's gonna share it at school, and they're all gonna question your Let's question you. What's going on? What are you watching?
I don't think, and I might be jinxing myself by saying this, I don't think my daughter will pick it up. Like I said, I think my daughter is gonna, like, we'll be playing or watching stuff, and she's just gonna go, "Daddy, stop singing." So I won't be able to do it. Anyhow, now the chats are all going down different rabbit holes, and I'm losing myself. They were leaking info on Discord, and they were dismissed. Ooh. I don't know.
Oh, well, there you go then, Saint Caesar. Why the hell does UK care?
Yeah,
If
I
they
don't
broke
know.
an NDA or not? Like, if they got fired.
Saint
Weird.
Caesar, I could give two shits about the Supergirl movie. I'm not a big DC person, but since there is no universe or whatever, Supergirl's always been kind of really stupid to me, and I've never given it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't care. They had a chance with the Zack Snyder universe, especially when you see the Snyder cut of Batman v Superman paired together with the Snyder cut of Justice League or whatever. It goes so well that it's like, if you guys would have let this be a thing and used that as your thing, you would have had a weirdly darker, before, all of Deadpool's rated R awesomeness stuff, you would have had a darker thing that could have gone really well. The only problem you had is the guy who played the Flash. And yeah, but nope. But because they brought in Whedon and he pissed off the guy that Cyborg, and they decided to tell Ben Affleck to go eat a dick, and he's like, well, then I'm not doing this anymore. And so just, yeah.
I do not know. Somebody farted in the minibus. That's all I know.
Somebody fought on the minibus. Anyways, so yes,
Yeah.
I am going to go ahead and move into a different story. We have other things we can cover. We have this story. We can do this rip and read quick because we have 2.5 hours left in the program. Thank you for joining us. That hype train earlier and Mr. Q's contributions will help keep really knocking that thing out. So thank you.
I'm going to hop out while you do the rip and read because I forgot to refill my coffee cup.
Oh, for the Lord of Lord.
I know.
All right,
I'm
go
such a pain in the
do your
arse.
thing. A 46-year-old man named Jason G. Smith was arrested on December 3rd for depositing his meth at a bank, according to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. Look, I get it, man. You want to keep your stash safe. What place better than a vault? I don't blame you. I'm just saying it might not have been the right call.
You're not supposed to know what you're putting in your safe deposit box. You're
Well,
not supposed to be allowed to ask.
look, the bank
He's got
deposit
the money.
part of the equation, the bank deposit part of the equation, let's just say it didn't involve a safety deposit box. An Ohio man was arrested after authorities said he mistakenly sent a baggie of crystal meth through the tube at a bank drive-thru last week.
Oh, shit. Dumbass. Wow, what a dumbass.
He put it in the tube.
Gonna put it in the tube. I mean, yeah, of course. You've got to expect it's going to come back out when you come back for it later. Like, duh.
Jason G. Smith, 46, was cuffed on December 3rd after a swift investigation into an unexpected deposit he made at the bank in Woodsfield, Ohio, according to a press release from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. Smith unknowingly, really unknowingly, deposited. I would hate to think he knowingly did it. I would hate to think he was like, nah, I just, they protect money and people's belongings. Just, hold my rock. Unknowingly deposited a baggie containing a crystal-like substance consistent with methamphetamine into the air tube during a simple transaction at the drive-thru bank, according to the sheriff's office. Smith drove away from the bank apparently without ever realizing the snafu, while a by-the-book employee flagged the bizarre deposit. I mean,
Okay. So it must have been in between a couple of bills or something that he deposited.
here's my guess. He had like a roll of cash he was depositing, and it got mixed into his pocket with that. The dutiful canine. Are you ready to come back on the screen, by the way?
I am right now.
Okay. And there she is. Let's grab the button. The dutiful canine, Max Smith, sniffed Smith's truck and uncovered suspected drugs and drug-related items. Uh-oh. So they just had to look into you. Oh, Lord.
He heard he could get a roll of dimes from the bank. Oh, thank you, Groucho Marx.
Oh, man. Illegal drugs don't belong in bank drive-thrus. Thank you so much, Captain Obvious. Like, hey, man, I don't mean to speak out of turn. Out of term. What's the phrase? I don't mean to speak out of turn here. Not term. Turn to every season. Oh, now there's an ad. Perfectly present.
Yes.
Perfect presents, Merry prices. Oh, yeah, that's a stupid ad.
Red Scoper was asking the other day. This is, in fact, Red Scoper, the cat piss coffee.
Oh, that's
I got
right.
Word. Yes, I got word. My mother is coming into town next week with Christmas cookies and coffee, which she collects for me.
She shouted in my ear when she got the message.
I did.
It's not like a problem. I'm not chastising you. I'm saying it was hilarious. She was I was privy to the receipt of the message where she just goes, coming by like cookies and coffee. Yes, and I'm like, what? And she's like, my cat piss coffee. And
Yes.
it's still.
I get my year's supply sometime next week. So I started grinding from my second to last bag. Now that I know it's coming.
Brett McHart. What the craziest part is it wasn't his. Ooh, that would be bad. Like you took it from somebody else because you're like, man, you got to quit this stuff. How many times I told you? But I think he would have tried that route. I will also say what probably didn't help is that when they arrested him, they found more drugs and paraphernalia in his truck. So
Yeah,
that meth might not have been his. You might be right.
definitely.
The meth might not have been
Definitely a
his.
user,
But
though.
like
Yeah.
like the pipe and everything else they found in the car certainly seems to be his possessions. I am also curious about APR's question. I'm curious about Wild Saffron's question. What is the APR on that meth? Like what's the rate of return? So
Maybe he wants to let it stick around for a little bit. Pull it out.
how long
year.
do I need to deposit my rock for it to like precipitate into 2 rocks? You know what I mean? Like
uh-huh. You guys in the YouTubes, who is it? Brian and Scruffy are arguing the benefits and I don't know, badness. I'm losing the word, but vaccines and autism and all that sort of stuff. You guys are never gonna agree to disagree, or you're never gonna agree. So why don't you just agree to disagree? Because I've seen
I'll make you
both
two
make
sit
very
in the
good
center and hold
points, but
hands.
It's not really gonna be it's like Israel and Gaza. They're never gonna stop fighting. That's a war that will never end. So there's no point in
This is the war that never ends. Yes, it goes on
another
and
one.
on, my
There's no point
friend.
in getting
Somebody
into it.
started waging it when we came over here because a bunch of us died over there. So suck it, queer. This is the war that never. I don't.
But yeah, shake hands and walk a bit content in the knowledge that you're right. both of you.
Sitting there, like, I want to exchange the meth for 3 dime bags and an ounce of coke. That would be funny if like the cops are involved and they go, look, or the bank goes, look, we have some serious suspicions. He sent this bag through. We think it might be meth. And we as an institution, we don't deal in meth. All right. We're a top shelf institution. Do you want some, Bolivian marching powder? A little what we call untainted booger sugar. We can help you there, but we don't deal in meth. Okay. That's white
poor
trash
man's
stuff.
product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do
'Cause it
we
really
don't
was.
do
Poor
white
man's
trash. We don't do come on, you stupid we don't do white trash. Johnny's discount exotic vaccine. No. Farmers QC has been garbage for 40 years. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't follow those things enough to know that. Anyway, so this Ohio man deposited it in the bank. Illegal drugs don't belong in drive-thrus, but they can be turned into the sheriff's office. No charges, no handcuffs, just help. We'd rather safely take them off the street than see them another unexpected deposit. Smith was booked into the county jail, the sheriff said, but his charges haven't been announced yet.
I guess.
Yeah, you said they're not going to charge anybody? They're just happy to take
Yeah.
him off the street, but now you're arresting the guy.
Yeah, you've taken him off the street. Now what? Why do you still have the guy in?
I'm always very clear about what I put in the bank deposit tube.
Alan over on Rumble. That's a credit union type of drug. We don't deal in meth.
Thank you, Alan. Freak also doing it. Meth? Do I look poor to you? My entire 30 closest family members are. Oh, well, that's good to know.
Oh, you're lucky. Yeah. I'm the only one in my entire extended family that didn't get any of them. Children
Yeah,
included.
you're very clear
Everyone
about
got
what you
them
put in
except
that
me.
tube, but stop putting used condoms in there, Johnny. It's not me. I don't use condoms.
You just stick your goo right into the tube.
No,
No,
it's because it's so big. I gotta use a bag. So like for me, it would be like a.
Oh, I see.
It's
I
like
see.
it's like a Walmart it's like a Walmart bag, and I just use it to like I have to like grab it over top, and it's just a fire hydrant. So
Wow. Boy, that makes me want to.
I don't think sperm banks have drive-throughs. I'd be worried about that because a sperm bank drive-through would probably just be like a fleshlight at the end of a vacuum hose, and it's just like you just walk up and stick your in it, and you hump it to completion, and then
with
deposit.
antibacterial wipes.
Yeah.
Before and after your donation, and then you just drive ahead to get your payment.
It's like on a hose. It's like on a hose. So like you roll down your window. You roll down your window and you just grab it. It's like, woo, and you just come in here, and then you're just going to town, just like a moron, and then just and then you just, all right, sir, please pull please pull out, wipe off, and pull forward.
Yeah, please pull out. And pull
Why
out.
are we having this conversation, dear Lord?
I don't know. How did we get into it?
I don't know. Oh, it's because someone accused me. You know what? Whatever. I have never said don't blame pharmacy. Oh. We're all just
well, that's the thing. At the end of the day, you're both in agreement. Big Pharma caused all the trouble. It's Big Pharma's fault.
Phenomena. I have.
Figure you use an icky soda bottle. Yeah.
Who said that?
I've got a special bottle just for the icky soda. Oh, yeah. If you weren't there for the conversation, that's awesome because it means you have no idea what we're talking about, and it's lovely.
Well, see, because I'm guessing this is from Monday.
Icky soda.
Here's the thing about my appearance on the Monday shows. 1, wiped out from doing 2 shows by that point already. 2,
yes.
2,
so you came in
when
late,
I come on to the show later, that's after I hang out with my daughter. So I might have it on, but I'll have it like muted because I'm paying attention to her, and I'll give you like the view or whatever. And unless I'm doing absolutely nothing with her, I'm not really listening to it. So it'll be like,
You
so
totally
I
missed it.
Yeah, I did. And
Good.
I'm starting to feel it's not good. I don't know that I feel that it's good. What is good is that the new mic gets here Saturday, so we'll have that.
I'm learning Japanese.
More than me, apparently. Rusty Grammar. How do sperm banks work? ? Do you get a, quote, nurse or just have to awkwardly into a beaker? Yes.
From what I understand, don't you just awkwardly jack off into the same sort of a cup that you would get like a urine sample in, or isn't that how you do it?
No, you literally have to line up your urethra with the tube. It's a matter of proving aim to get it into the little vials.
Okay. I don't know. I just know what Hollywood told me.
Adam Simon, do sperm donors get paid? Technically, yes, depending.
Yeah.
I've never actually done it, so I could be wrong.
We give up blood and stuff for free. You guys get paid for blood and plasma, whatever.
So you got people just where are you going? Oh, I'm going to the sperm bank. Just doing a good citizenly thing, eh?
Well, I don't know about, I don't
help
I know
make
we don't
more
pay for-
Canuckians, you know?
Yeah,
Gonna
we
go
don't
squeeze
pay
out a
for
little maple syrup for the homeland. And
No, we don't pay for that.
I do it to the national anthem. I get there and they put the cup in front of me. They close the door and I just zip. Oh, Canada! All right, you hoser.
Yes. I don't even know that we necessarily, because again, you don't get paid for it. So it's not like people just walk in off the street to offer up a sperm donation. More often than not, it's coming from a specific person for another specific person for a specific purpose. We don't just have places where people can walk in off the street and go, here, I want my $9.
Wild
whatever.
Saffron saying you jack off into a lab glass.
Nice.
How did they miss that joke? I guess I wasn't thinking about it. They can do it like they do breeder bulls. They a prod up your and shock. Oh dear Lord, Dominion After Dark. That's excessive.
Wow. Wow.
Again, Rusty
Don't get
Grammar.
roasted.
Usually the idea would be that you have to put together a portfolio of attributes that people would want from you genetically, and I don't know if that would be a thing. Hey Digger, hey Johnny, good to see you back. Again, I'm basing all of this off of like TV and movies because I've never. Here's where a good 20% of my understanding is going. Way of the Gun with Ryan Phillippe and Benicio del Toro. I don't know if that's accurate. Anyways, so I would hope that like sperm banks aren't just like, hey, you're some hobo off the street, bust a nut into a cup and we'll pay you for it. That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun, says Mr. Q. Okay. I donated blood. I only got a pair of Pac-Man socks, a little green figurine out of it. Then you got ripped off, Mr. Q, because I've known people that would go to a place called BioLife and donate all the time and get money. Not a lot of money, and it's certainly difficult. They use like big 18-gauge needles in your arms, and oh boy, did that suck. Scored 32 on ACTs and won National Wrestling Championships. Not how much my swimmer's worth. I don't know.
Right?
I'm not a broker. Right? I don't sell splooge.
That's the big thing. That's one of the big things too. Like
what? Selling splooge is the big thing?
Separated. Well,
you got to get in on the big thing. Everyone's selling splooge.
Vaccinated and unvaccinated blood. They're all being sent to the same. They're not being marked. You know, no one's keeping track. Like if I have to go in for an emergency surgery tomorrow, I don't get a choice. I get whatever blood is there. And if it's vaccinated, now I'm vaccinated. Too bad. And I don't like
somewhat. You're somewhat right there, but that's again. There's going to be factors of transmission that'll be a little bit different because it's again how much of the volume of blood, how recently was that person vaccinated. There's a lot. You're not wrong. I
don't know,
but it's not quite the same. It's not quite.
Still, yeah.
Labby the love sponge, dear Lord.
I am the sperm storage, says Labby.
This is the worst power you could have ever given him. And you guys did it. Crazy. The bitches
now we know what the lab glass is used for.
All right. Anyways, so that Ohio man's arrested. That's done. I don't know if I want to do the Netflix thing. I kind of do.
What Netflix thing?
Well, this is one of those things where Netflix is really, really big, so they do a lot of stuff, and some of it's just utter garbage and like propaganda-y stuff. We cover these when they happen. But the funny thing is every time that it happens, they get backlash, people cancel subscriptions, or at the very least, people don't watch the stuff, and the stuff does horribly. And then, yeah. Well, I'm calling it now. The next show to do really, really horribly on Netflix is this show about a queen of coal, about a man who dreamed of being a coal miner even before he dreamed of being a woman. So it's a trans coal miner fighting the patriarchy. The problem is, if you're a dude and you're fighting the patriarchy, like, once again, women can't beat the patriarchy. The best we can do is a guy who went, I renounce my penis, and he'll do it for you. Like, that's not a good message. I'm sorry. I grew up with, like, actual feminism, and women who said they were actually feminists. And that kind of meant like men don't get to have a say in this. Men don't get to decide it. This is for us empowering and supporting ourselves, all that kind of stuff. I really feel like you suck the wind out of the movement when it's like, all right, look, so we've got a lady fighting the patriarchy, a coal miner, really proving women can get it done in coal mining. Oh, wow. So that's so surprising. Yeah, she started out as a he, and even before he dreamed of cutting off, he dreamed of being a coal miner. Right. So you understand how technically it's like saying a coal miner beat another coal miner. They're not fighting.
And who in their right mind dreams of being a coal miner? Like, how far back, where are we setting, what period of time are we setting this movie in? Is this a modern day trans wants to be a coal miner?
Yeah, I don't know why anyone, like, I understand. I'm not
like
saying that there's anything wrong with being a coal miner, but like dreaming of being a coal miner is like my whole life. All I've ever wanted to be was like a plumber. I wanted to be somebody that's like, when I get called to somebody's house on Thanksgiving, it's because somebody shit half a turkey and plugged the toilet, and I've got to fix that problem. Like no, you can find your way to that job and find happiness and fulfillment in your job, and I hope you do. But you should never be like, no, since I was a little boy, I've dreamed of unclogging toilets. Like, and that's the same thing with the coal miner thing, because it's danger. In fact, it's even worse. It's way more dangerous. Like, it's way more deadly. It's been scientifically proven over time to be very bad for your health. Like, I understand being like, that's the job that's here. That's the education I have. And I'm proud to provide for my family. Those things are all fine. But being like, nope, ever since I was a little boy, I dreamed of being a coal miner. Then I dreamed of being a coal miner in a Barbie doll dress. And then I thought, what happens if I tuck it back? And then I dreamed of being a coal miner in a halter top and a two-piece. Then I dreamed of being a coal miner with fake titties. It's like, holy Jesus, just stop with the coal miner part.
Yeah. Now, and AP, I saw that. I'm not saying coal isn't mined today. I am saying any coal being mined in at least North America, by now they've integrated technology into it so much that very rarely do you have like, this kid is dreaming of being a coal miner. Nowadays, you're not dreaming of a coal miner and going and actually picking with the pick. Nowadays, you're going in and doing all sorts of technical stuff. I don't see a kid dreaming about, driving a thing to the end of the
I don't know. Let's see how stupid this is. I'm loving how much we're arguing. Let's see. Again, I highly predict this is the next show that will air, bomb, and the entire, like, well, you don't support stuff. Like, right, because it sucks.
Some of the guys
This is
say
stupid.
they've seen a shadow. Others say it's just a beam of light. The truth is, everyone believes it's the presence of the Black Widow, the woman who broke the superstition and went into the mine on a day that wasn't St. Barbara's Day.
What the is this? In Argentina in 2008, I'm already it's a deeply, all right. So we have, are you telling me that we have the legend of the mythological figure of the lady who proved everybody wrong by going in on the coal mine on a day she wasn't supposed to mine coal? And the lady used to be a dude. Like, why? Stop trying to just put stuff into things. Good God. This is out of Rio Tubio, Argentina. I highly predict this to go nowhere. I might not even.
It's been my dream to work in the mine.
It's always been my dream to work in the mine. Well, then pick one. Either dream to work in the mine or dream of being a lady. But the idea that you have to... And this is the other thing that annoys me with this. They want to then go like, I'm doing this for women. It's like, you're not one, though. And like the things that might give you some of the things that might give you an advantage in a field like coal mining would be your biological heritage. Like, you have a musculature that literally your men's muscles grow and build a little bit easier. Their bodies are built to handle it more. Their organs are spaced out in a way that allows for more storage of more muscle. It's just kind of a thing that comes with the same way some cars come with electric door locks. It's just built in, okay? It's not that you chose it. It's built in. But I don't get it.
Red Scooper's saying, isn't yearning to be a coal miner the plot of the Minecraft movie? And that does remind me, Minecraft does exist. There are likely kids out there going, I wish, dreaming of being a miner. So you're right.
Well, no, in Minecraft, you're not mining for coal.
You're mining for everything in there.
There's so much. There's diamonds and stuff. There's stuff way better than coal. I mean, there's so many goals you can have in Minecraft. Everything from you want to build your own house to you want to mine red rocks to make a whole bunch of like electrical and switch-based stuff to you want to open a nether gate to go over and fight the nether dragon or the ender world dude, like a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay. I'm just saying that you're right. Minecraft would have made mining popular again.
Brian, trans and Argentina aren't compatible. Well, that's why he's fighting the patriarchy by proudly proclaiming his identity to another gender. Again, I don't know how women don't find that. Like, could you answer that at all? How is it?
Oh,
do you find it offensive?
Very offensive. Yes,
because it's people like sticking their flag in the mountaintop of like Battle of the Sexes stuff, like, and I stake this flag for women, and it's like, yeah, but you were on our team, and that seems like cheating.
Yeah,
because the whole point in defeating us is proving that our biology isn't superior or whatever, or all that. And if you have to have one of us tell themselves that they're one of you to do it, I feel like that really, again, completely invalidates the victory.
Do you feel safe in that work environment?
Do you feel safe? You're
a fucking dude.
Look, if you don't feel safe in that work environment, booty flipping who, because you entirely did it to yourself. You chose this identity and you chose this career. If you change one of those two choices, if you simply go, I pick A or B, you're not in that environment. You're not safe. Oh my God, how hard do you need to be a victim? As somebody who actually deals with crap on a regular basis, and all I wish is I could just have a regular freaking legs and body and just work a 9 to 5 and not do internet stuff. Just have a job. It's fine. Like, I could do all that. I'd like this whole like, no, I need to be a victim and I need to be persecuted. Do you feel safe in your work environment? No, because I had to be a stupid victim and had to make myself a giant torchlight. Like you, I can't. I literally, I made it 30 seconds. This is stupid as hell. This is stupid as hell. Brian decides what is a Yahtzee. Yahtzee.
It's a fun game. You play it with dice.
I'll put it this way, I have no idea what Mr. Q's talking about. Well, he's pretty hard thinking about being a victim. I hate the whole thing, and it's why I get annoyed with that stuff, where I'm just like, okay, so you need to be a victim because you're trans, and you're in a male work. It'd be one thing if, like, again, now if the plot of the movie were, oh, you can't get any other job, you have to work as a coal miner, that at least fixes that a little bit. But this idea of like, nope, I had to identify as a lady, and I also, it's ma'am. You know what? Commit to the bit. Make it a real coal miner dude trying to be a lady. So they're just like, do you feel safe? I'm always worried at any minute that Todd's going to look at me and be like, you know, my eyes see it and my mind knows it's wrong, but my body wants. And the heart is a hard organ to say no to. And then I say, oh, forgive me, for I am but a woman. You got the prettiest Adam's apple I ever saw.
Okay. So that'll be season 2 of this Netflix show?
I ain't watching it, so I have no idea. It'd be way better that way, though.
You got the prettiest Adam's apple I ever saw.
I've loved a lot of, you know what? It was a problem at first, and then Brad looked me in the eyes and told me, I've loved a lot of women in my life, but I've never loved any woman with a dick as big as yours. It's the whole thing. So they're a victim because they're a lady in a female work environment, but they're not really a lady. And again, they chose to work there because it's been their lifelong dream. Matthew Q asking, because Brian emphasized Johnny identifies as a cripple. Mentally or physically or both? And Brian, both.
Definitely both. Definitely.
Lady ballers,
Definitely
but coal mining. Rusty Grammar. How hard do you need to be a victim? Ask a. They will let you know. Maybe they will. Hey, everybody. One of our 2 kitties. It's Tegra. And now,
Teg.
come on, Teg. Kitty dance. Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah.
She does not tolerate the BS as much as Al. I get away with a lot with Al because he loves me and we've been together forever. And he's like, "You're my human, so whatever." Although he's been getting better about being sociable. I sent you photos that I will not share on here because I don't share photos of my daughter online. I've decided
They
I
were
won't
very
do that.
cute photos.
But good God, did this one right here, stop it. You know what? You know who probably didn't help the microphone situation? The cat that has to nuzzle it constantly.
Yes.
Even though she really only nuzzles at the back of it.
Coal mine. Sorry, that got me. Thank you, Matthew.
I'm tired of all the times that we ain't mining coal, and I gotta lie to myself about who I am. Oh
no.
Look, at first we were just a couple young coal miners. Didn't know what we were doing. And then I discovered that vein in your backside, and oh, Lord. I never run so deep in my life.
Oh, no. Hey, fuck you, dude. Good to see you.
Hey, fuck you, dude. Good afternoon, Johnny and Digger. We are having a good afternoon. We've got an hour and 45 left in the show. We're just about to wrap up our first hour stuff. You're just joining us, so you probably missed the 30 seconds of the trailer that I couldn't even take watching anymore.
No.
Oh.
I didn't realize it was not based in North America either. I mean...
I didn't realize that either, because when I heard about it, I'm like, I don't want to watch it ahead of time and like plan the things.
Here is a little bit more high tech now.
Well, it doesn't matter whether it's high tech or not. I don't care whether it's high tech or not. You're telling me they're going in as minors, and this person's like, again, the whole like, do you feel safe in your work environment? Like, you kidding me? This is by this person's design. They chose to work there. They've dreamed of working there.
Themselves.
They've dreamed of working there, and then they self-imposed a problem to...
Mm-hmm.
If you don't feel safe in that work environment, then you should have realized a long time ago that work environment ain't for you. Or you should have decided some other things. I don't know. Epstein loved my... That's not what we're talking about.
Different kind. Totally different kind, Scruffy. I can see where you would make the mistake, but that's totally different thing. Yeah.
This is not that.
Thank you for that.
Anyways.
Yes.
So you shared this with me. Australia is trying to enforce the first teen social media ban.
They're not trying. They are.
Oh, they
it's
are
official.
Australia becomes the first
yeah.
country to enforce a nationwide under 16 social media ban as global regulators watch closely. I'm actually fine with this. Platforms face tough age checks and privacy amid privacy fears, unreliable tech, and circumvention by teens. Other governments from Europe to Asia are weighing similar moves, positioning Australia as a test case.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a great idea, but you know how you're going to keep your teen off social media? You're not going to let them have social media. Sure, they may find something on out of friends or something, but you do your best to raise them to be able to entertain themselves
Hold
without needing social
on. Are
media
you
as the
actually
lifeblood of their.
are you daring to suggest that like some of us like pay attention to our kids?
Oh, I know, God forbid. I know. See, that's the thing. Social media raises the kids now, and it's stupid. If you raise your kids, and they don't need to be on social media, and they won't miss it. And the problem with this, it sounds great, but all it is more security, more digital security, more digital ID bullshit, for everyone else, proving they're not 16, right? Because every time you want to sign into your Discord or whatever, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, if you still use that shit. But every time you sign in, you're going to have to give some sort of ID, starting with passcode. But everyone wants two-way authentication now, right? So they need more than just a passcode. They want a thumbprint or a fingerprint or something. And it's all just more control.
Okay.
So I am
Again,
very against
well,
it. Sorry.
I'm not saying this is the way to do it. I'm against not having kids under 16 on social media.
Yes, but that's a parenting thing. That's not a government thing. That
That
is
was
not
the
up to
joke
the
I was
federal
making
government.
before. Already. It should be up to each company to show they are verifying ages, not be forced to use a government system.
Well,
Red
yeah, if
Scooper.
there are age enforcements needed, like for porn and shit, we've already discovered that. We've already figured that out. It's already been set in place.
Red Scooper, not as much as Johnny, do you raise your daughter? Sort of, not as much as a regular parent, granted, but like Ivy's mother and I discuss a lot of stuff. We're both very clear on how she interacts with the internet. I'm the only way she gets to watch YouTube. She has a YouTube Kids account. She only watches it when I'm sitting next to her. Tablets and devices she has, like say she has I don't mean to brag, she has a Nintendo Wii. She doesn't have a way to purchase anything. She doesn't play Roblox or online games. We watch her online activity, if she has any, very, very closely. So I mean in that regard, yes, I do. I raise my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
We both teach her to be very tolerant to cats. That's probably my bigger thing. Is teaching her how to be nice to kitties. We've been working with her for a while to not get so excited around the cats because it startles them. Kind of stay calm and let the cats come to you. And it culminated with her having a cat draped on her leg, just like a log.
Yes.
Tag slap.
It was absolutely adorable.
Tag
she's lying
slept
on the
on her leg.
couch, and she's got a cat just like sprawled across her.
Yep. And she just sat there watching TV, gently petting the cat. I kept reassuring her. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're trying to, if you're trying to say like, oh, you don't raise your daughter, like I don't put in as much time as her mother does. No, but like, yeah, we very much discuss and agree how pretty much everything's done. Yeah. I don't know. Hence VPN.
Dom, I think that's going a little far. Dom over on Rumble is saying if you start shooting parents that let their kids online in the head, that shit will stop in one generation. Yes, but again, that's going a little bit too far in the opposite direction. That's again federal control.
Red Scooper saying kids are smart. They will find some loophole around Australia's ban, which is again why me and Digger were both kind of saying the better. Well, it's sad that it's to this route, but again,
it's digital ID and control. It has nothing to do with taking care of the kids.
Oh no, that's totally what they're doing.
Yeah. It's all about digital ID and control.
It would just be nice if like I said, the parents would pay more attention. It's
Yeah, because then we wouldn't need well, if people were paying more attention in general, we wouldn't be in the situation we're in. So I guess if wishes were horses,
if
something.
wishes were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. I don't fucking know.
No, that was
ifs and buts
ifs
were candies and nuts
buts.
there.
Yeah.
Why has it always got to be butt stuff? I didn't want it to be butt stuff.
I don't know. We didn't look at this. You bring it right around to butt stuff again.
I didn't bring it around to butt stuff. It was unintentionally.
You totally did. You said you were talking candies and nuts, and that came in the butts, and that's all you.
It was not butt stuff. All right. It was not butt stuff.
You brought in the butt stuff.
I did not bring it into the butt stuff. I am tired of this. Accusations upon accusations. Thank you, Balls Deep, with the $2. I need to. Oh, by the way, I need to put that in the goal. Let's check the funding things so we make sure we didn't miss anybody else's. Nope, just the two. All right, there we go back. There we go there, and that goes there. So now that's ooh, so close to ticking that off of the goal. Oh.
You're tripping with something, Dom, and I'm glad you're keeping it over in the Rumble.
Dear Lord, Dom.
I don't know if it's sarcasm or what, but
this is a pretty good break to take a second to thank our studio sponsor for the month. Our studio is this month brought to you by Rusty's Duck Security. Rusty's Duck Security. Sometimes they're always watching. Rusty's Duck Security. Again, for the record, I didn't bring up butt stuff. I didn't bring up butt stuff either.
I know he did.
I did not. I brought up a saying and I didn't say it the right way. And you're like, wait, that's not it. And then I was the first person to actually recall the actual saying, but you remembered it too.
Yeah, but you brought up the saying.
Yeah, but
too.
you would have brought it up if I
hadn't.
hadn't. It would have happened either way. And again, it was not aimed at that. It wasn't like we were here. Ooh, that's what I want to do.
I was talking about the wishes
I'm not
saying. I had nothing to do with anything.
I am not
even
some
remotely
butt
rhymes
stuff
with the word
mastermind
butt.
that was
It's
just
all
sitting
you.
here like, how could I bring up butt stuff? Like, I didn't. That's not what happened. I've had it with these hellacious rumors and these lies that I somehow was bringing it to butt stuff.
Somehow. I haven't done mushrooms in ages, Magic 8 Ball. So, yeah. I've been tempted a couple of times, but I don't want to order the magic mushrooms and then sit here and trip by myself. That seems lame and gay. So, yeah. I don't have anyone to trip with me.
Well, if you would just move here.
Is it legal there? I don't know. Can I buy magic mushrooms?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that's legal here.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
legal
that's legal
here.
I've never done.
Booyah.
Ooh, you guys legalize more drugs. You also told me recently that that Walmart's leaving. Like, are these two things possibly related?
I know. 7-Eleven pulled their stores. Something else.
At this point, you guys need the drugs to make the place tolerable.
Crown Royal has left the country, and now Walmart is closing stores in Canada. So there's going to be no one left to buy from because thanks to COVID, they closed all the mom and pop stores, and the only things left were the big box stores that are now closing. We will eat the bugs, we will own nothing, and we will be happy.
Red Scooper saying lab glass usually brings up the butt stuff. It's honestly, there's different people every time, but there is kind of like, I would say a general, I don't know. There's like I guess I would say a kind of like a list of usual suspects when it comes to butt stuff. Got you covered, Diggers, is Balls Deep.
Nice. See,
Scruffy, this is again.
Labby?
This is why I don't go to butt stuff. So Johnny, why say there was a new company that offered to give you working braces that wrap around your legs but required you put a plug in your butt? Would you wear it? Depends on several factors that we haven't ironed out. How big is the plug? Why does it need to be inserted
Labby's
into my butt?
So disappointed.
Why does it need to be inserted into my butt? And how well do my legs work with this butt plug? Like, so how do I sit while I'm wearing? Is it like I gotta plug it in every time because now I need to have like pants that have like backdoor access? I gotta put these leg braces on and off, or just to take a plug in and out of my butt. This is highly irregular and impractical. But again, I'd need more
What happens
details.
if you have diarrhea and you have to run to the bathroom?
Yeah, now my legs stop working halfway through because my butt won't shut up. Johnny can wear one with a tail to FurCon next year. No, I'm not going with you to FurCon.
No,
Brian.
no FurCon. No, Matthew, leave it. No FurCons.
That was Brian, not
If you
Matthew.
really want to go, you're going to have to talk to that woman of yours because no one over here is interested in the FurCon. Oh shit, that was Brian that made the comment.
Yeah, I kind of said that.
Mr. Q.
You're just being
I'm sorry.
You're being a dick, calling out people that had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Tariffs suck for the country
Brian,
it
for
is imposed on.
Drop the FurCon.
Told a lot of people this, follow rules, and stop it with the backstabbing for financial gain solely. I don't know what we're talking about there, but okay. Wild Saffron is correcting Red Scooper and saying lab glass is the butt stuff. Certainly
That
spearheads
is
it.
true.
Well, how about
I heard the tariff, well, just since Atomic Ray was on there, tariffs suck for the country it's imposed on, blah, blah, blah. Just follow the rules. Correct. But I just saw an article. I didn't get to read into it, but apparently now Trump is promising 1,500. So you guys managed to lose 500 of that potential bonus money from tariffs.
Here's we had a surplus in this state, and I watched the Democrats tell us how they couldn't give us more than I think $750 checks for say someone like myself who doesn't, because my daughter is not dependent for me. She's dependent for her mother. So I don't, on tax forms I don't have a kid, kind of deal.
Right.
So I am just I watched that surplus go by. I watched all of us get those little tiny remittances. And then after all of that, we're here now where we're oh, and it turns out one community has been committing billions of dollars worth of fraud. And I'm all right, yeah. So when it comes to the tariff checks, I'm I'll believe it when I see it. Even people in government that don't want to say no to Donald Trump are well, it'll most likely take the form of a tax rebate. And it's oh, great. So when it comes to paying the government at the end of the year on the money I did make, I can go, oh, well, I get to keep this much more. Let me keep an extra $2,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But it doesn't, I don't actually
Brian is correcting me. He says the 1,500 and the 2,000 are different. The 1,500 is for medical accounts. It's not the stimulus check from tariffs. It's a different check. So you guys
medical
are
accounts. So if I have
pulling in 3,500 from the government.
Yeah, dude. If I count for that, here's what that'll completely if it's just fucking printed inflated money, it's gonna ruin our government. I'll fucking take it. Screw it. Fuck it. I'll clear off that 1,500 would take a chunk out of my medical debts, and then I could easily solve those.
Mm-hmm. If you're on Obamacare, I guess.
I mean, I'm on government stuff, so
okay.
Probably it probably counts towards me. But does that account? I don't know. You know what? I don't know. And fuck it. I don't want to be mad.
Yeah, don't hold your breath until it's actually the check is in your hand, I guess.
No, that's literally what I'm going to do starting now.
End of the day.
I'm going to start this video and I'm going to hold my breath the entire time. Kind of like the person in this video had to hold their breath.
Okay.
We have a video of somebody who used to be
Guinness
in a
record.
Well, not really. The guy used to be an exotic fish, deep sea diver for fish and stuff for restaurants, and he got a weird condition.
Well, this dude, right?
I would call it Stay Puft Marshmallow Man syndrome.
Yeah, this is awful. This is what happens if you get the bends but you survive. Sometimes this will happen.
Lab glass. I see how it is, Johnny. I offer a full-blown cure with a little butt play. No, Scruffy offers leg braces that are powered with a plug. Maybe. Again, you offer a cure, but there's no proof that cure works. He was saying working leg braces The whole working part was built into the equation. You can say your cure works. I need to see some evidence of that first. Go find someone else who has multiple sclerosis, have them go through some CAT scans, and then give them a little butt play and see if they suddenly start doing better. And until you have that, you've got no legs to stand on, not even the third one. I love people watching. I go to Walmart just to complain about the fat people. I don't complain. I get annoyed with people at Walmart because I see just people being largely inconsiderate of not just the store employees, the store, the products, everything. It's just, society sucks.
I bet it goddess. Good to see you.
Where are we at with that one?
Veta Goddess came in. Someone say Furcon? Ooh. I know I didn't do it right, but I didn't do it right on purpose. There's, at least 3
Someone
people.
say Furcon? Ooh.
That's, no.
That's
I'm gonna make another coffee though, while everyone goes, "Oh my god!" and they look at this man, this poor man who got the.
All right, so you want me to take you off the screen?
Yes, please.
She's intimating.
I didn't know this was possible.
I didn't know this was possible either. You can get a, I think they'll say it in the story. So you can get a condition that explains this. This poor dude. I feel for this guy. Not just because of what he goes through with this condition that they don't apparently know how to fix. But because it also means his job where he got this condition is something he loves and he can't do it anymore. I feel bad for this guy. Either way, I give you the next Incredible Hulk for the next Avengers movie, whoever this guy is. Is it all in frickin'... All right, so he has a condition called diver's sickness or whatever. His body has trapped nitrogen and he stayed down too long and came up way too fast. And that's what happened.
Instead of getting the bends in his blood, in his bloodstream to his brain, his body took on the nitrogen and inflated itself. But it's been like this for years. It never went away. They have no idea how to treat it.
I hate Walmart. Last time I was approached by a guy whose face was rapidly bleeding and all he spoke was Spanish. That's not a problem we've ever had here. Dear Lord.
He's got a lot of... Oh, yeah.
All right, so they're not going to read any of the actual facts.
Oh, good.
Ya estaba por culminar mi faena. De trabajo.
All right, so I have to like read all this about him. So he didn't decompress. He went up too fast. I know this because I read this before. Dear Lord, he looks weird. I don't want to keep going there. We'll go with this. We first wrote about his case in 2017. His story went viral. Back then, doctors could only help him by administering oxygen in a pressured chamber to eliminate nitrogen bubbles. At the time, they had managed to eliminate 30% of the enormous nitrogen bubbles in his body and were optimistic that in time he would recover. But 8 years later, the Peruvian man is still looking for a cure. It's considered unique in the world because the decompression sickness usually has completely different symptoms. But because the nitrogen bubbles have adhered to his muscles and organs, surgery is not a viable option. So he has to walk around like an inflatable balloon and hope that someone can help him with a safer option. So yeah, dude. I don't know. I was going through that whole thing. You ready to come back on?
2017. I was gonna do a dab since.
Well, dear Lord, woman.
Well, I'm hurting.
Do what you gotta do. Sandy Squatch, I'm a little behind the show. I just gotta say, if a man had to go through what women go through, they wouldn't want to be a woman. Periods of menopause is no fun. I wish they could experience it. Hey.
Yeah.
I'll have you know, I've had a kidney stone once.
It's not.
You know what I thought was a really weird deal? When everybody goes, a guy going through a kidney stone is about the closest men can be to understanding the pain of women giving birth because of the laundry list of reasons they talk about it.
The relative size.
The relative size, the whole process, everything. And I went, oh. And then I found out women can get kidney stones too. I was like, so wouldn't it just be the same as like a lady getting a kidney stone?
Yeah. Yeah. I think Bill Cosby, for better or worse, Bill Cosby.
Hold on. How do we get to Bill Cosby from kidney stones? Well, you see here, it's going to break off your kidney and block your urethra and the gall.
If childbirth, you men, you take a hold of your bottom lip, see? And you pull it out as far as you can, see? And then you pull it up over your head and hook it around the other side, see? And I can't remember the rest of the bit because as a child, I only ever got that far and I was laughing hysterically. But yeah.
Wow, so you were squirreled.
Rip it out and pull it all the way over your head.
She squirreled from a young age. She couldn't, just the attention span wasn't there because he was halfway through the joke and she's like, ooh, I got to check the chat. Imagine needing to nut every 3 to 5 days. Why? Why is that a thing that we're talking?
Yeah.
Who just bewitched me?
Bless you. Sorry,
I couldn't believe. Holy Lord.
You can bring me back now, please.
Yeah, that might help. We have an hour and a half left in the program. I'm going off like a snowblower. Thank the Lord the mic is holding. One day, almost 1 day down. It's a little early to count it now, but 1 day down, 2 to go. Will it hold?
Orgasms are like a sneeze. Y'all get combos.
Wait a minute. What?
I'm trying to understand this. Needing to nut every 3 to 5 days, or you get backed up.
We don't get combos. How many guys? How many guys fire off multiple times? I suppose technically sneezing wise, I just did.
Good Lord.
I just proved.
Hello, duct tape. Good to see you.
It's got to travel further to get through a man. Fair enough. We have that whole like. That's why every time I get a kidney stone, I just thank God I have a small dick. It means the road's shorter.
Hello, Snaff. How are you doing over in Rumble?
Oh, Snaff.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's Rumble, but I don't know if
I don't know if I should read it out loud.
Like us if we said it.
Digger, that's a Joan Rivers bit. Very funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just remember it as part of the Bill Cosby. We used to play his comedy albums on family road trips. So, yeah.
Well, if you were going to play his, apparently, if history is any, if what we've learned over time is any indicator, if you were going to play his comedy albums accurately, one of you would drink a suspicious beverage and pass out. Anyways, 3 in a row is my record.
I don't know, duct tape. Don't worry about it.
I don't.
What the heck did I walk into?
I don't know
We're
what
talking about 3 to 5 days,
boy
nutting
is,
every
but
3 to 5 days.
Veta goddess. I guess that's your. I don't know anything about Nick Fuentes, but I do totally think he's gay. I do totally think he's gay. It's just the face there. Here's the one thing that always weirds me out when they're like, Nick Fuentes is a white supremacist. I'm like, but his last name is Fuentes.
Right?
No offense. Historically, not the whitest of names. He could just be, I don't know, an asshole. But whatever. So let's close this. Yeah, that guy had a freak diving accident and is now stuck like that. So that was our little bit of something different. We have an advertisement apparently drove a lady nuts, and I hope we have the actual ad. Nope, never mind.
We want to see if any of you go nuts too. Science.
It's an ad that went to someone's refrigerator. It's we reported on this a while ago that like certain brands like Samsung has started streaming ads on refrigerator doors. And apparently
Okay.
people are going nuts because of the ads on the refrigerator doors. A UK woman's fridge showed her an advertisement in bright yellow that said, "We're sorry we upset you, Carol." Since her name is Carol, her first response was, "My fridge is speaking to me," so she ordered a cab and checked herself into a mental hospital.
Oh, no.
Oh, it gets worse. Carol has a history of schizophrenia and psychosis, so no one was surprised by her deciding to seek mental help because the fridge said, "We're sorry we upset you, Carol." That is until...
God. The poor woman.
Oh, now I'm having another episode. My appliances are talking to me. The last time the knife told me to stab Mum. Like, it's just, oh my Lord, this is getting... I thought this was going to be funny, and I thought it was going to be an actual ad, and someone got upset over it being Carol, but it's an Apple TV Plus fridge, which, again, this is another one of those things where I'm like, I don't want a fridge that needs Wi-Fi.
I don't need ads on my fridge.
I don't
go without
need
a screen on my fridge.
I don't need a touch screen on my fridge. I'll even go one further. I don't need a water dispenser and an ice cube dispenser on my fridge.
Thank you.
That's what we have. That's what the sink is for. Aren't most fridges remarkably close to a sink? You can't get water? You need it to come out of the door like a fucking tard? Like, I mean, this is the only one that's safe to drink. Why? Because the hoses in the fridge get cleaned so regularly? I need my refrigerator.
This is why.
I need my refrigerator to make my ice.
Sheer 100, is your refrigerator running? You'd better catch it.
I can't. My refrigerator ran up the stairs because it's more able-bodied than I am.
Shit.
But thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, dude, it's just, again, like, I can't pour water into a tray and set that tray into the freezer. I have to have a given space in my freezer automatically taking up space, so my fridge just knows to keep making ice cubes till it's full, and then every time I hit the thing on the door, it puts the ice cube in my cup. Go fuck yourself. Well, if I have people over, then buy a bag of ice. These are problems we solved that we didn't need to, and you're a lazy cunt for needing this shit.
Yes. Down with all smart tech. Well, most smart tech. You can't go without a smartphone these days. Everyone needs a smartphone.
My phone used to be pretty smart, but I hit him on his head a couple times, knocked him down a few pegs. Now who's so smart now, motherfucker? Now he's just an autistic android.
Now he's just... I was going to say android.
He's androidistic.
He's an autistic android.
This is a shit take. What? Not having ice and water dispensers in your fridge? I don't agree.
I don't know. This is one of the things we bond over is the fact that you do not need a fridge that can give you ads and ice cubes and water.
I want one of those automatic ice makers that makes whiskey ice balls. Again, that's we're talking something difficult. I just have a mold. I make my own ice balls. I have a mold that makes
my
a silicone mold.
She's got a mold for one. It's
cubes and ice
balls. It's a little
balls.
smaller than you would want for a whiskey glass.
Yeah.
But still, it's lovely. Solid round.
Yep. So I just. No, a
Johnny's
washer.
phone has MS now too. You hit him on the head a couple times.
Filtered and chilled water and ice makers rule stop being poor. I'm not poor. I'm saying I'm opting out of them. I'm frugal.
I can have filtered water,
and I can pour it into a mold,
sink, and
I can put that in a fridge.
Into the ice tray.
And I'm willing to save the money on a fridge that doesn't have those bells and whistles, not have to worry about hooking them up, not have to worry about maintaining them, not have to worry about what happens when they break or break down, any of that. Don't have to worry about cleaning out the ice cube tray because it's been sitting in there too long and it's gotten gross. Like, I don't have to do any of that. Just make my own fucking ice cubes. I mean,
While coming over on Rumble, the poors always console themselves by claiming to be anti-frivolous.
no, I'm just saying I am frivolous. I am frivolous.
Oh, no.
I don't know what we're talking about. What episode, or was it a episode, or the mushrooms in the fridge? I don't know what we're talking about.
Where are we talking that?
I'm reading this thing back. May your myelin sheath get better. I would appreciate that.
Did you take your ivermectin?
No, I did not. Thank you for reminding me. I would never want a fridge with a TV or Wi-Fi, just more propaganda. Right. I don't, like I said, that's where we got to
stuff to break and cost you money to fix.
I just want my fridge to freeze stuff and keep stuff cold. I have had zero problem my entire life with making ice cubes and getting my own filtered water. As for cold filtered water, here's a fun fact. I got told to stop drinking cold water because of my shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, those B12 vitamins are like fast dissolving. I'm like, no, they're fast dissolving. They're delicious. So I end up eating them like candy. I feel like I put a piece of candy in my
saving
mouth.
my vitamin C chews until you take your ivermectin, and that way, if they're still sitting there and we're done streaming, I know that you haven't taken them.
Ooh, you get vitamin C chews? I have vitamin D gummies. I get those. I start my morning with 2 big vitamin D gummies. Well, I mean, they're all right on their own. But when you put them together, they've got more length if you line them up properly. I'm watching you on my fridge right now, says 69 of this. Well, good for you. I'm not saying anyone else is wrong to do it. I'm not telling you how to live. Saying I don't want none of that stuff. I also, if my legs worked totally fine, I wouldn't want to buy new cars. I'd want to get older ones. I love gummy vitamins. They're so delicious and so fun to chew. I just love, like, gummies in general. Like, not like, ooh, like THC gummies. Like, no, I just like gummies in general. Just delicious and like eating them. My parents' fridge water dispenser stopped working 4 months after they got it. I've grown up with fridge water dispensers, and all I'm saying is my overall experience, when they're working well, you have to clean the ice out, otherwise the ice gets gross. And then when they're not working well, they either ruin stuff or they leak, and it's like, I don't need any of those problems. I'd just much rather fill a pitcher. Like, I have a nice big pitcher. I have a small, tiny, like kind of office, like break room fridge right now that doesn't have a water dispenser or anything like that. I can put a water filter pitcher in there to have cold, pure filtered water. And I can change the filter in the pitcher whenever I feel it's not up to snuff. And if I think the contraption is in any way dirty, I can again clean the whole thing. I'm totally fine with this. So I just lowering your body temperature isn't actually probably a good idea. So if you're going to slam cold water, probably not a good idea. But other than that, who cares? Yeah, that's kind of what they were saying, is the body temperature lowering was the thing. And so they advised me to use room temperature water. So then what do? Just never use the water from the fridge? Bells and whistles. My 1997 Amana fridge has an ice maker and water gimmick. I've only replaced the bulbs to the 5000K LED when one of the 3000K bulbs burnt out. Well, great for you, buddy. Again, it's a thing where I've grown up with that bells and whistles feature, and I don't need it. I really don't need it.
I never had it. I have a Brita. Yeah, I have a Brita. Actually, my water bottle now is a Brita water filter. And yes, before anyone goes off, I understand that the Brita filter is not filtering the gross stuff out of the water. It's basically just filtering flavor because it's just it's a charcoal filter. I understand that, but I can get filtered water from the sink if I want to put one of those filters in. It's really not necessary. If you Oh goodness, no, I can't say that either. We used to drink from the outside taps and from the hoses. And you know what? A little germs never killed no one.
She used to just
It
suck it
makes
out of a
your
hose.
immune
So you
system
just like
stronger.
when you were thirsty.
You're not gonna
Did you gargle
drinking
it?
from a hose.
Did you gargle it from a hose?
It's an time-honored tradition.
Did you put it over you and
Drinking from the hose.
just get yourself from top to bottom?
I'm not letting you
Did you
do
hose
this.
yourself
You're not
down?
going to take a
Oh,
fun
not letting me do it.
experience
We've done.
and make it dirty. It's not going to happen.
Wait till I get you around a hose. But yeah, so back to this poor lady as we went on one hell of a weird tangent. Carol has schizophrenia and her fridge started speaking to her.
Yes. God forbid. Why? Why would someone like that have a smart fridge? Why would anyone do that to her?
I finally got her Carol's sister posted on Reddit looking for advice. Finally got her back home a few days ago. However, when I was scrolling on Facebook today, I saw an advert on a smart fridge which stated the words, "We're sorry we upset you, Carol." It was set against a creepy yellow background, and it was very ominous. Upon closer inspection, it was an advert for some TV show. The television show in question is an Apple TV show called Pluribus, and the ad's wording is a reference to a character on the show named Carol.
Oh. Oh, no.
That's my sister's name, Carol. I sent her the photo and asked if this is what she saw. She confirmed it.
No.
Some creepy advert in a place where an advert shouldn't be has sent her to the bloody hospital and triggered a review of the efficacy of her antipsychotics. So it's just like, oh, man.
That poor woman. Oh, goodness.
Just now I'm picturing like a dude, like I'm picturing this happening in other places, like a dude pushes a button down on a toaster. "Good morning, Dave." Ah! And he just runs. I got to check myself in. The Brita Pro filter apparently filters out metals. I am skeptical, says Brian from the Science. I mean,
yeah. Honestly,
I feel like
where
the filters that are in the
they've
fridge
just
aren't going to be.
redone the water work.
The filters in the
it's
fridge aren't any better or worse than the ones that I use
Than a
in my
Brita,
filter
yeah.
pitcher. So,
Yeah.
and like I said, the thing I love about that is I can change those and the components. I can wash the thing. I don't want to get sick. I don't need to find out that something's like gunky or funky. I don't need an extra thing to clean. I don't use ice cubes a whole bunch, but like if I need to, my big square ice cubes usually get the job done. I got the little round holder, and yeah, pretty good. So the Brita Pro filter apparently filters out. Blah, 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 blah. We covered all those. Okay, so we have an hour left in the show. We've got a couple other things to get to. That poor woman's refrigerator. Ma'am, is your refrigerator running? No, it told me to kill the president. Whoa. Holy what?
It's standing still, but my God, what it's telling me to do. Lab glass. Can I get Carol's phone number? She sounds fun. No, you cannot have
Saint
Carol's
Caesar.
phone number.
Saint Caesar asked the question. But can your fridge play Doom, though? I mean, fair enough. You know, pluses and minuses.
I don't need my fridge.
I don't need my fridge to play Doom.
Keep my
Like
stuff cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Varying degrees of.
Just keep my from going bad. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Simple things.
Can I get you have a mean streak. Oh. Anyways, so yes, we have about an hour left in the program. We're only on our second hour story, so we've got a couple of things to get through, including a fun animal story at the end of this. I want to make sure we at least get to that. And then we have, actually we have two fun animal stories about in this hour. The first story we have, though, since we did a rip and read before, the next story that we have is apparently the fast food chain In-N-Out Burger is now retiring the numbers 6, 7 from its order system because people
Are
teens
ordering
and children
6, 7?
are swarming the restaurant to film the employees announcing the order number, like order number 6-7 or 6-7.
Viral in 2025.
Wow. How long do you have to wait around for it to roll over?
I have no idea.
Why is everyone so excited?
May finally be coming to an end. Well, at least at In-N-Out Burger. Employees say the West Coast burger chain has retired the number 6-7 from its ticket system following disruptions from teens and children swarming the restaurant to film employees announcing the order number.
This scares the crap out of me.
Right?
Why are we as for the human society, why the hell are we losing our okay, ooh. Like, I don't what you need to know.
The 6-7 trend that went viral.
Oh, that's the end of it.
That's it. Yeah.
Kids are stupid, says Scruffy. That's beyond stupid. I've never seen anything like that in any other generation. He said a number, and it doesn't mean anything. Like, so we all lose our. Oh my God, 6-7. It's not like the order was free.
Nothing.
Nothing. Matthew
Mine
Q, can
can't,
your
Mr.
refrigerator
Q.
give you a blowjob and then rub your back with Ben Gay afterwards? No, but I wouldn't want
Mine
it to.
sure can't. I don't want it to either, but it surely can't.
I just, it's so stupid. People losing their mind that hard over, again, he said the number. It's just, we're giant fat babies and we're screwed, is what it is. That's what it is. We're just giant fat babies and we're screwed. We actually have to have, like here, they even confirmed it.
Actually, no. We have taken 67 out of our system, so whenever we're taking orders, it goes 66 to 68. Because of people
They literally go from 66
Because of people like
to 68.
like you.
It's because of people like you. Yes, because you're a stupid idiot that has to I gotta film the moment so I can put it on social media. Like, good God. This 6-7 thing is so dumb, and it's been something where I'm like, it's not for me, so I don't care. Like, I can be oblivious to it. But this, like,
I don't go out of the house much at all.
the fact that it's having this level,
really been hit with it at all.
the fact that it's having this level of effect on society, and I think Adam Simon put it very succinctly. Oh, what a chud! Oh, what a chud! Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. This kid is a dud. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
People like me.
Yes, people like you. This program brought to you by viewers like you.
Mm-hmm.
People like me. All right, the West Coast burger chain retired the number like a frickin' jersey. Look, 67 has put in a lot of work. It's been called multiple times. It's never gotten the hype that it deserved because of its friend 69, who stole a lot of attention. That is the part though. Like, we grew up in an inappropriate time, you and I. But like, nobody like 69, like order 69. Like, chuckle, snicker. We never had to retire it because it's just 67 is you won the lottery. It's order off. So stupid. So stupid.
I remember the Budweiser frogs in 69, and I remember how funny it was. Ha ha ha. He said 69. But
yeah, we went crazy over that stuff.
Doing that
Restaurants
stuff, right?
didn't have to stop calling the number 69. All right. $9.99 from Lance the Truth Seeker. Want to on his show? We'll split super chats 50-50. You should do a Saturday night. That's when he makes the most. Thank you for that, Lance. I'll ask about getting in contact with him. It's not a bad idea. I have to work out doing a show from here, and it can't be too loud. We'll see what happens. But thank you for that very much. Thank you for the $9.99. With that, we change this to. We change this.
Okay,
to,
Adam Simon. Okay, you two with the knots. And like
10.
everyone made fun of the Valley Girls so much that we all sounded like Valley
10
Girls,
comes off
saying
the goal.
like every other word.
Down to 40 on December 18th. Yeah, dude. Like, oh my God. Like, dear Lord.
Yeah, like totally.
Still, but again,
okay, I get it, but it wasn't like this. We didn't mob stores for things.
Stores weren't taking stuff off. Here's one thing I know for sure. Nobody ever screamed penis before announcing it. All right, now serving order penis. Because that was another one of the immature, childish things we did when I was young. That was the whole like, penis. And just, now you can't even say penis or it's a hate crime.
Their first Mr. Q.
Because you're misgendering somebody that cut theirs off.
Wild is agreeing with me. The fact that this kind of insanity is going on doesn't motivate me to leave the house either, right? Like, it's just easier to stay home. It's a lot cheaper. I'm lucky. I've got a nice huge green lawn that I can hang out in all summer. I've got a garden patch I can garden in all summer, and it's. Yes, I don't have to leave my neighborhood very often at all, and it's lovely.
It's just again one of those things where I'm like, it's sad that society is going this over the top with it, like to the point where they're like, yeah. We're retiring 6-7 from the thing. Can we? No, I don't think they want them Ross dogs. I don't know that they want to go there. I don't think they want them.
No, we don't need any. We got our own people over here that we don't need. We don't need your people. You don't need as well.
I can't get no smallest faction. What?
Yes. Etrucia, something like that. Etruscians. I can't remember. We've got some people from a teeny tiny country in, I believe it's South Africa, that came here, and they battle with the another group of people from a different country in South Africa, and they do their gang wars now here. It's loads of fun, but we've got way too many of other people.
So that's a no then. Like, you just really long-winding this. I feel like no would be more succinct, and we kind of get the point.
Okay, no, thank you. No, thank you.
It's not like we're writing any international policy while you fumble this one out there.
I wish we would. Wouldn't it be great if we, like us average folks, had some
I should
control
not be
over that
in
shit?
charge. The number of like just today, my hot takes have been legitimately and in some cases accurately questioned and criticized by the chat alone. I should not be in charge of stuff other than my own life.
All have more say
My
than
sphere
the
of
people in
influence shouldn't go
government.
out beyond me. I should affect myself and none other, and at the very least, hopefully positively affect my daughter. That's it. That's all. I shouldn't be in charge. I'm one of those where like, yeah, we can't put me in charge. Why? Because I'm nuts. Like, well, not nuts, but I mean in general, shouldn't be in charge. It'd be a bad call. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not educated well enough for this stuff.
I'm not pro Disney.
Yeah, who's pro Disney?
I'm not pro Disney.
I'm definitely not pro Disney. If you've ever seen my icon on Digger's show.
Yeah, I like your icon on my show. Notice it all didn't work on you, eh, Rusty? You take a time released fuck it all these days? Yeah. Yeah. I've seen those.
Well,
ads.
those are usually called a beard above a goat.
Yeah.
Speaking of somebody who didn't notice, a driver in London got a bunch of parking tickets like recently, and they were fined. And normally I don't want to talk about other people's parking laws and stuff like that, but this one, they're making the case that they didn't commit a crime because the handicap spot that they were ticketed for parking in was painted around their car while it sat there.
Oh.
In other words, he
Oh, and
parked
they've got
completely
proof.
legally, and they put a stall in there. A man fined after a disabled bay is painted around his car. They literally painted
Wow.
around the car, and they put a fine on the guy. They apologized. Oh, wait, what? It got paused there.
Means they were canceled.
They apologized and claimed that the fines were canceled a week before the video was uploaded to social media.
They claim, but yeah.
Just absolutely
He's counting
stupid.
off his steps and everything. Oh,
Well, you got to have it spaced appropriately.
right?
It looks so shit, too.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just hilarious. That's, my government really are stupid. Well, I mean, everybody's is, but yeah, that's pretty much, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Eritrea. Thank you, Mr. Q.
So, at any rate, my government really stupid. Is a council like the British local government? I'm guessing so.
A council is kind of like your local municipality, from what I understand.
That's kind of what they
takes
just
care
said,
of, takes care of the larger city, right?
The Croydon Council, so I'm guessing it's the city council, which has gone bankrupt 3 times in the past 5 years. Oh, so they tried to pull a dirty trick and they got caught.
Yep.
The local authority insisted it was standard practice to paint around vehicles to prevent delays, but failed to prevent parking attendants from issuing fines. Yeah, that's awfully convenient. It's so we can get it done so much faster and start fining you when you didn't park illegally. What dirty dicks. It's just, yeah, that's not good. Southeast Asia is lit up 10 ways from Sunday. No one cares about the Asian. But these, what the hell are we talking about?
Yeah, what are we?
Matthew Q, I don't know what we're talking about. So you guys got some, like, hold easy. Wow.
Oh, Canadians say the famous Fonzie phrase, says Lisa Marie. Yes, we do. AOOA. Sorry. AOOA. That's Tony Danza, is it not?
I don't know. I can't recall at the time.
Fonzie is just A.
Yeah, Fonzie was A.
Yeah.
Is a city council version. Yeah, it's like a city council, I'm guessing, pretty much, as we have that. Speaking of China, since somebody mentioned that, I think it was Mr. Q, we have our newest Everything's Going Fine in China. A zoo handler was attacked by a black bear during a performance at a Hangzhou safari park.
Real black bear?
Yeah. And
It
so
wasn't
let's,
spray
you know,
painted? It wasn't like a dog?
one, and I'll say this before we play this, according to the Chinese government, and we certainly don't see anything in the clip, the worker is fine. 2,
Oh, good.
why are we using like black bears to be like a animal attraction for people in a zoo in like a, and you'll see as we flip over here, literally like there's no state, like that bear goes into the audience if it wants to.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Like, it looks like there's been a bigger ticket enclosure effort made for the paying customers than there have for the live animals. And we've got another bear here just walking like people.
Wow.
But again,
I think I'm covering the other bear then. I'm just seeing the one.
Yeah. Don't worry. The camera will pan in a minute. So the bear gets unruly, starts kind of going off on the handler. Time to activate the safety training. Let's see how they handle it. All right, so she starts by tentatively pulling on the bear's collar. I feel like that's not going to be effective enough. Hey, can you see our walking bear? By the way, we're walking another bear over here. What if he picks sides? Looks like he might. He suddenly went down.
Yeah.
Now the handler who you're sitting in front of, I might have to move your camera for a minute here. Nope, I can't.
That's okay.
The handler is suddenly spooked, and they're leading this bear off. All right, so they're leading this bear off, who again is confused. They're fighting this one off. This bear
it just wants to play. Come on, Mr. Handler.
brought him to the ground. I have a lot of questions.
How is that the first thing that comes to hand?
Right? The first thing you go for is the basketball hoop? Why was there one nearby? What the?
No.
All right, you listen up, Teddy Ruxpin. You get off of him, or I'm going to give you a rim job you'll never forget. Like, dude, come on, man.
Oh my
And
goodness.
coming in from
and
just
I love too that it's the woman is the only one making any real effort to help at all.
Oh, the other two dudes are losing their shit, I'm guessing. Well,
ran away again.
maybe they helped her take apart the other part of the basketball hoop.
Maybe.
What are we going to?
Wow.
How? I have so many questions. How does this work? What are we planning to do? And let's assume whatever your phase 1 is goes according to plan. What's phase 2?
Oh, a plastic stool and a piece of wood.
What literally looks like a bamboo stick or an awning, a frickin' beach chair. So you guys are just finding whatever random crap you've got floating around. Apparently at this, it's a wildlife safari at a regularly timed bear, frickin' demonstration display thing, whatever. None of you guys thought to have anything on hand to deal with an unruly bear.
Wild just pointing out, only the Russians can train a dancing bear. I don't know if it's only the Russians, but they sure do it a lot better than these guys.
I'll say this, the Chinese certainly can't. They can train a bear to ground and pound with the best of them.
Yeah.
So they can make a UFC bear, but they can't go very far. And again, if it hasn't part that gets to me, there's an audience right over here.
Yeah. That bear could just turn around and run that way.
As bad as this bear is being to this guy, he could just go in and maul out of a child or something else. And then what do we do then? How do you wade through the audience members while they're freaking out with your basketball hoop, your, again, your bamboo siding and your beach chair?
Not a trank gun on any of them, right, Wild? What about one of those long-reaching loops that you use? You scoop around the throat and then you can lock them in.
This is where
there are so many ways you could take care of this situation that does not include a basketball hoop, a plastic stool, and some bamboo.
This is where people are like, we're losing to China. China's taking over the world stage. We're becoming subservient, and we're taking a back seat to China. And then I see stuff like this, and I go, really? Because that means one of two things: either A, you're wrong, or B, we're doing it intentionally. Because I feel like there's no way anyone could or would F up this badly where those guys are beating us. I'm sorry. They can't handle locking down a bear at a safari expo. They really... Like, and this is another one where those things are people... what was it, like Hassan Piker and stuff? China's an advanced country and blah. Like, I'm sorry, man, but for the rumors that they ignore safety hazard or safety standards, duh.
You've seen
there's just a giant open space with spectators, 3 clearly not very well trained handlers, and a fucking bear just there.
Wow.
I have no idea what Mr. Q is talking about. All right. Oh, nice. They're playing music. They're playing music.
Does that guy have a parrot on his?
He does.
He does.
So we've got now.
Oh my God! He just comes in to the attacking bear.
The parrot and the bear join forces.
I was thinking maybe the parrot's supposed to be a snack. Here, bear, eat the bird instead. Here, bear.
I don't know what the announcer's saying, but I imagine it's something like, nothing to see here, everything going fine. And it's like, no, it's not.
Fine.
That guy's getting viciously assaulted by a bear, and now we just came in with the parrot, and I am paraphrasing here, but the bird said, "Rat, he's fucked." Lucky that bear didn't pull a Schwanz
They're
maneuver.
not wearing any protective gear at all. They've got.
They don't need protective gear. They got a basketball hoop. All right, his shirt is clearly ripped. His arm possibly injured. His arm's probably injured. Now he's kicking at the bear.
A baby too.
Now he's kicking.
Look at that. It's just.
Well, no, if it wasn't a baby, this would have been a homicide a long time ago.
Well, that's what I was.
Only fact.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is just a baby bear. This guy, they're so lucky.
The only factoid keeping any of these people alive is that it's a baby bear. And Brian, for the science, that guy is hooped. So is the bear a three-pointer?
Yes,
better than any shot Steve Curry made. Again, he kicked the bear. They're bringing the bear up here, which means these giant bars that the bear could jump through are part of the enclosure. And even if they weren't, the gate's been open the whole time. Oh, he's on.
Take on the next one.
Dude, look how smart that bear is. Immediately, as soon as he gets his hands on him, tries to sweep the leg. It's ground and pound time.
The kids that are just leaning over the
right
thing there.
The audience members are all just watching. This guy's trying to look for the restroom. She's literally trying to scoop up the bear with the basketball hoop. I don't know what's crazier in that scenario. Like, I get it. It's a high-pressure situation, so it's hard to think clearly.
Yeah.
No offense, ma'am. You're lifting up anybody with that basketball hoop. The weight of the basketball hoop and everything else, and the weight of the... Really? You're going to pick up the bear with the basketball hoop?
Here, take the damn bird.
Here, take my bird while I solve this problem.
Take the bird. I'll take the hoop. Quick, we'll trade. I got this.
I can't handle it, man. All right, look, I got this. Take the fucking bird.
I'll take the damned hoop. We'll get this shit sorted.
Give me the basketball hoop. If a man had it, we would have hooped this bear by now.
Would have been done already if I had
that's the restart.
Oh.
So we don't even get the completion. I wanted to see it go to completion.
Yeah, I would like to see the whole thing too.
That's 40 seconds of a bear attack. How long did that go on? They say a zoo handler was briefly attacked by a black bear. That, again, wasn't very brief. The worker is safe. The bear has been removed from public shows. I would say the public should be removed from the shows. Because, again, we're at the beginning of it, so let me just flip over. The public should have way more of a barrier between them and the bear. A literal barrier. It's demoralizing propaganda. It's meant with your hope. America is the greatest. MFers, don't forget that, says Wild Saffron.
You're not wrong, Wild. You're not wrong. But again, that's why they're doing the mass migration from third world countries into Western society. It is to fuck with exactly that. It's to make us that dumb, basically.
They started important a long time ago. They haven't produced much, but tomorrow you never know. This is the anyways, Who knew a bear could cause so much hoopla, says Brian for the science. Saying Caesar, if you can catch a wrench, you can catch a bear. Dude, you didn't need to catch that bear. That bear was coming for you.
A barrier.
That's what I said. A literal
I know, but I
barrier.
didn't get it until I saw it written.
Wild, I love you. You're great. What do you do that I don't? Because
No,
if
it's
correct me if
written.
I'm wrong,
It's because I see
we
it
had the
written.
same. I'm fucking yesterday's fucking.
It's hard to. It's a visual joke. You need to see the writing to see that it's funny.
What did I not do? Jesus Christ. Who buried the bear?
man.
I don't know that the bear was buried, but he definitely is doing shows for a while. He's leading the animal resistance. We'll see him again.
He is.
All right, so that's that. Do we have another? Ooh. This isn't. Oh, Lord. This is another angle.
Oh, good. We get a different point of view. Oh, good. Lovely.
Oh, dear Lord. This is after. It's worse than we thought. It's worse than we thought. It wasn't a chair. It is a collection of stools stacked on top of each other.
It is. Oh, Lord.
None of this is going well for, by the way, like, this doesn't look good for anybody involved. This is, again, just a giant bamboo pole and Birdman Foo over here. So he's holding the bear off. The bear's really trying to get at him. The leash or the harness or whatever is all over the place. They're slapping the bear. The bear don't care. Wait, did the bird change hands?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
wait a
jeez.
minute. She had the
He
bear.
just
What are
grabs
you
it by the
doing?
scruff and thinks that's okay. Oh.
Dear Lord. Scruffy.
We're important a
what
bunch
is-
of people that are smart like that into our countries. That's
What
why.
is stool cocky?
I don't know. and I don't
Oh,
wanna
the
know.
martial art he's using is stool cocky.
Oh, okay.
Stool caca. Stool cocky? I don't know.
No. Okay. I think. Yeah. Who was laughing at your pun, Johnny? I can't help if Digger is slow. Fair enough, Wild. Fair enough.
It's just that for you, it's just I'm jealous of you, Wild, because for you, you're funny, and for me, I make jokes. And she's like, oh. Okay.
Well, everything's funny. Oh. I don't catch a pun. I'm sorry.
I'm borrowing Jelly for the Smellies thing for this. One guy was stool fool fighting.
Yeah, there was basketball netting.
And we all agree the
There was a
parrot's
little bit-
upsetting. But it's China, so there was heavy betting. Yep, abandon the stick. It's no longer working. Again, if I'm this guy, I'm like, all right, I've fought the
I'm
bear. I fought the bear and the bear won.
Bear
I fought
won.
the bear and the bear won. Go home. But he's like, no, you know what? I'm not even supposed to be here today. That bear. I'm gonna f that bear up. Come here, bear. Whoa, bear.
Yeah.
It sounds like she's saying cough. Oh, no. That would be funny. Not reading the last part. Nice to have Oz back on Steel Toe tomorrow. Oh, he's back again tomorrow? Nice. Sweet. Cool. So Oz is going to be a Thursday thing. Good for him. I'm back on Monday because I'll have a mic that I know won't quit on me. And so far, so good that it's worked today. That would be nice. It's not. Oh, that's right. The lady, we did have it translated, and according to the AI, the lady was saying, again, I don't know. This is if you believe AI translations. But the lady is alleged to have been saying, nope.
It's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie that's hanging out.
Which that would explain.
Think he said that.
That would explain why the bear attacked. Honestly, there's only nature can only resist its urges so much.
Matthew Quall's saying, not that big of a deal. Try wrestling a steer. You know what? If you try wrestling a steer with a basketball hoop and a couple of stools in a stack, I think you're just as stupid. I don't think, now that's the way to do things. I think, no, you need a little bit of help too. If you're working with dangerous animals, you should have a bit more protection and preparedness than whatever comes to hand.
Ooh, PETA wanted to point out, when you look into China's training of the bears, you understand how it happened. Here's how I understand how it happened. They're using bears for performances. There is no you don't train a bear. You beat the shit out of it to get it to do what you want, and that's a ticking time bomb to your murder. So, yep. I don't need PETA to tell me that. Although, and I hate PETA in so many other ways that I don't really care. So let's close that. So how about from that to a happy...
We have right every now and again.
We have a happy animal story. We've got a...
Oh, good.
We got a half hour left in the program. Let me clear this off here. We have the Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs, and everything like that if you want to support the program. We had a hype train earlier, so we'll see where the goal's at. From YouTube and everything else today, we've already knocked it down $10. So we're down to $40 on December 18th. Thank you so much. And we have those. I'll check the prepaid stuff, or not prepaid, the PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs stuff in just a second. That's what the horses and ropes are for. Yes, please. Happy animal story, says Mr. Q. Well, this is an animal being rescued from. This is from Maine. I didn't know that this could happen, but apparently a duck needed a duck or a bird needed to be a loon needed a rescue in Maine.
Oh, wait. This story is sponsored by Rusty's Duck Security. They're always looking sometimes.
Sometimes they're always watching.
Sometimes they're always watching. My God. I had the perfect come in and then I forgot
and then you were supposed to, do that.
I'm sorry, Rusty.
You were supposed to do that.
Oh, that's right too.
Yeah.
I suddenly had a cat in my face. I was jealous because the other cat came
Excuses.
up and got pets.
I can do it, but it ruins everything. Yes, please, happy animal story. Animals can be trained to do stuff, but if you don't start young, your child makes. I again just feel like with a bear, at a certain point, bear will be like, you know what? I just don't care. I'm not down with it. Ask Siegfried and Roy about training wild animals as well, Saffron. Right? They supposedly did it right. They loved their animals, possibly more than they should have. And one of them ended up getting eaten, right? And it's just, I don't think so. Again, wild animals are wild for a reason. You can't expect to train them. So anyways, let's go to this animal story. This is a short one. Duck in Maine.
Rescue playing out on a pond in the Belgrade Lakes chain. It was a viewer who was out on the ice skating when he spotted a stranded loon trapped in the ice. It's common for the birds to become stranded this time of year because they need 500 feet of open water for takeoff. This loon ended up getting a gentle push to shoreline before its rescuer called Avian Haven to get the bird checked out. If you ever see an iced-in loon, you should report it to the Biodiversity Research Institute, Avian Haven, Maine Warden Service, or your local fire department.
So that little bird got a little helping hand, behaved surprisingly well while getting gently pushed across the ice in Maine. Crazy.
Yes. Thanks, St. Aaron. Oh boy.
I don't know how to take that one. Or just eat it. No. Oh wait, you're talking about the Canadian geese. You can't.
Yeah.
Dude, when I grew up around Canadian geese, and I always wished we could just murk those things.
Yeah.
They would cover this man-made lake in the city I grew up in. They would cover the beaches all summer long. They would crap everywhere. And then like a bunch of them wouldn't fly south because the lake was heated. So they'd stay in it. And it's like screw off. And people would always come by and, let's throw some cornmeal out for them. Let's throw some bread, whatever. They were horrible dick birds, and I just wanted to beat the liver and tar out of them.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to. I had a dog I was helping take care of. My parents ended up raising a Doberman Pinscher, and I just was like, just once, I want to take him to that park. And just accidentally let go of his leash. Thank you for that. That was well timed. Loon curling Olympics. That could be fun. You can shoot geese in Minnesota, just not in what would be considered an urban area. You can shoot Canadian geese.
I think I know someone who's getting in on that.
I might take. How hard is it to wheel out into a field? I might take up hunting. As a dewspurt,
Oh my goodness.
loon is not a duck, and goose are asshole, says Rusty.
Yes. Yes.
Loons are also monogamous. Well, some of them
I
are.
don't know that.
Or wait, no, loon's the Minnesota bird. I don't know about loons, but I know ducks are dicks.
Loons are a Minnesota bird?
I know ducks get cucked. Canadian geese were blamed for the fungus Cryptococcus in the schoolyard by me, but I learned later it was the doves and pigeons that spread the fungus.
Yes.
Johnny, I got my freeze dryer working again. You want gummy bears again? You have a loon as a governor. Governor? Fuck. Freak, I totally want gummy bears again. Freeze-dried gummy bears are awesome. Freeze-dried gummy bears are kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. Freeze-dried gummy bears kick ass. I love freeze-dried gummy bears. Ice Skater comes. All right, so we did that. We've covered that. Hey, we cleared our second hour stories. We've got like
yay,
little under a half hour left in the program, so we're gonna figure it out.
Yes.
We'll figure it out for less. You can eat all animals in mini Somalia. Change my mind. No, you can't. And the geese are so brazen that I would think if you could, people would be murking them. We've got a couple of different videos that we can go over. One of them is an update on something that we've talked about previously. And we have some more animal story stuff. So we'll do those too.
Good.
We'll do those too. So for those of you that love the lighthearted animal stuff, the last hour, usually the more lighthearted stuff anyway. So we'll start with the most serious one first. We have a clip of a plane that crashed onto the I-95 highway in Florida, the interstate in Brevard County. And we have the plane's landing. From what we understand, supposedly nobody was hurt. I'm going to double check that after this. So you're driving to work or home. And you see that, you know, like, how good do you feel? Pat Fargo, don't compare Johnny to our brave governor. Oh, brave. That's the word we're going to use, right? Okay.
Wow.
Week or so before geese, says Matthew Q. These are things I don't know, but again, I could become very interested in blowing some Canadian geese out of the sky.
Atomic Ray coming in. Geese are greasy. You need a lot of brine. Good to know that as well. If I'm living on, nothing.
I
do have a bunch of salt.
I just want to pull a trigger and unload a 12 gauge of birdshot and just drop one of those guys, and then have a flag, like the whole flag pole just raised straight up out of the ground and the flag come up. Just like as soon as I hit the bird, just America, America. Just every time I get one. And they'll be like, you love eating geese. And I'll be like, no, I leave them for the animals. The wolves will eat good this year. The wolves will eat good. But yeah, so it's always a difficult decision when you got to pick, do I hold my lane and edge out the airplane, or do I play the odds that he'll land somewhere else? Oh boy.
Oh shit.
You bet wrong.
Nope, too late.
You bet wrong.
On me. Okay. Never mind. On me.
Well, the good news is,
dude,
the plane is down.
That poor driver. And if there was a passenger, they're going to be hurting. Holy Hannah. Did he not see the car?
What are you talking about? The airplane was losing altitude. They had to land. The car, I'm curious about, never at any point noticed the airplane swiftly approaching in the rearview mirror, and they just got hit with it. Although this did all happen in 13 seconds. Like, keep in mind, the plane's coming in from up here.
Yeah. You're not looking up there when you're flying along.
Yeah, you're right. Along. You're right. You're looking back here.
That thing came in so quick and yeah.
He aimed for his best opening. His best opening was right there. He just didn't realize he didn't have enough space. And let's go back. When did the brake lights come on? Okay, so he kissed the back end of that car.
Oh no, he sat
and the front side.
Yeah.
But other than that one point, then right after that, he landed on the road after he went over the car.
Lightning. Oh, yeah. No, the guy who was used as the landing pad had no chance.
Oof.
Yeah.
So yes,
boss, I'm not going to be into work today. I'm so sorry, but I'm just not going to make it. What happened? A plane landed on the dude in front of me. I need to see some proof. Just check the local news.
Adam Simon saying both engines failed on that plane. It looks like it. I wasn't saying that the airplane had brake lights. I was checking the car to see when the car hit its brakes, to see if the car tried to avoid it. But the car, again, if you're in the car, you can't really know that that's happening unless you're looking at the rearview mirror right when it happens, and you can't change anything about it at that point. So that's how that goes.
Okay, Peggy Bros coming in over on YouTube saying, yes, geese are edible and the meat is enjoyed in many cuisines around the world. I thought so. I thought geese was, usually eaten. Taste is generally described as rich. It's an all dark meat, which is up my alley, and more flavorful than turkey. So there you go. I always figured the geese would be edible, and that's part of what I was hoping to rely on when the shit hits the fan.
57-year-old woman driving the Camry was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. 57-year-old lady. Lucky she didn't have a coronary when her car got smushed.
Yeah.
Matthew Q, Die Hard 6. I don't know. That seems a bit much. One, it's not that early to Christmas, and so what? They have to stop a guy landing on a It kind of seems like part of the plot from Die Hard 2, really, more than anything. Because then they try to sneak a dude out on an
sky
airplane.
carp. We call them cobra chicken over here. Canadian geese, we call them cobra chicken. Rusty's saying they're sky carp over there.
Why do you call them cobra chicken?
Cobra chicken, because they're mean and they snap like a cobra, but they're plentiful and not. They're more of a hive mind. They're not very smart, so like chickens.
Did you say they're more of a hive mind?
Well, not a hive. I was about to, but I thought no, that's not the right term that I'm looking for, so I stopped. But they
operate in a flock, a collection of independents that move together.
I was coming up with the word herd, and that wasn't right either.
It's not different. It's not entirely different from a herd. Yes.
Okay.
They're mother flockers.
But yeah, cobra chicken.
They don't call it a Christmas goose for nothing. It's better than turkey if you know how to cook it. I don't care about cooking it. I just want the vindication.
I do. When the shit hits
those...
the fan, they're going to be one of my main sources of protein. I would like to know how to fix it. Someone was saying over in the Rumble chat to make sure you brine it really good because they're greasy. Good to know.
I can just picture Digger just like sneaking around and just like jumping on one with like a burlap sack. You're like, ha! I got you, you mother. Just start punching him through the bag.
You don't have to sneak. Those things are so plentiful. They just flock in the fields. They're freaking everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you're trying to catch one.
Yeah, no, there's so many of them. You walk out into the middle of them.
I'm not saying you're going to try very hard, but I'm saying you're going to have to like jump on. Stop ruining my dreams. You're going to jump on it with a burlap sack and just like ha! I got you, son of a.
Aha, okay, and then bash it over the head with a log. Ethical.
You'll throw your hat at it because it'll walk right up to the campfire. Anyways, we have about 20 minutes left in the show.
I prefer dark meat too, Adam Simon.
Johnny and Digger would be the first to go if shit hit the fan. Probably. I would be.
I give myself maybe 6 to 8 months on my own. I might give myself a year. I don't know.
Whack them with your golf club. I don't have one. But yeah, no, if shit, I'm completely aware. Like, I don't even think if shit hit the fan. I think I'm completely someone that is able to survive because I live in a first world situation where a lot of people with my difficulties can be taken care of. And I think in other environments, it would be vastly more difficult. And any number of things that I've managed to get through so far probably would have been like life enders in other situations. But yeah, if the shit hit the fan, as he's saying, it would be a time. It's a ticking clock. Like, it's a matter of time. We're not going to make it very far. Doesn't matter the scenario. Doesn't matter the settings. It's a matter of time. Digger, if you ever heard of beer chicken, imagine that only with a goose and some outside basting.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, could you survive on MRE foods? It's not even a matter of that. I require like first world medicine to keep my crap in check. Any number of times that it's gone really, really bad and it didn't get caught up and held in check, it's been difficult for me, almost at times almost life-threatening. So if you take away what is currently the security and medical and safety network and social network or whatever security network, social security network that helps keep all that going, I'd be dead. So he's not wrong. I vote zombie. I don't want to be a zombie. I really don't want to be a zombie.
No, I'd rather go out without becoming a zombie. I don't want to be a zombie. I know.
This is a depressing topic. All right, so
we're all doomed. Let's party before we dust out, says Wild. Right?
Right? That's a good idea.
Yes.
So this is something we've talked about before. Digger, you've heard about this. Supposedly there were structures under the pyramids in Egypt, like massive structures.
Okay, yeah.
Well, now Italian scientists say that their satellite firms have confirmed that there are, in fact, massive structures under Egypt's pyramids. Like we've been able to figure out massive engineered structures.
Why did we have to go to space to do that?
What?
Why did they have to go and check the satellites in outer space?
I have no idea.
They were there.
I'm just amazed by this. Apparently, they found like massive structures that look like an energy grid beneath the Giza plateau. The radar engineer, oh, okay, so we got his findings. He's just going to say what they are. Let's see if this is in English. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Full documentary. Oh, this is a minute long.
The world.
All right, so let's see what this says.
Okay.
I think it's one of the most interesting.
Okay, so let's go back for a second and pause on that screen.
Filippo Biondi, who shocked the world.
So this is what they're discovering.
Yeah.
They're not entirely sure what all of these structures are, but they've been able to ascertain what. And I honestly, they look like leveling things, but they've been supposedly hundreds of feet deep. We're finding like there's these weird spiral chambers.
I think it's one of the most interesting findings in the last century.
I am struggling to express in words just how significant of a discovery this is.
8 hollow
under multiple things. So this has to be fake. Otherwise, like how the step-like structures, passages, a water system. Oh, chambers on chambers in the middle.
Underneath the middle pyramid on the Giza plateau.
With columns and coils around the columns. I'm like, what?
We have measured approximately over 1 kilometer of depth.
Over a kilometer of depth? Do you think that the pyramid was a nuclear fusion machine?
Please give me another question. I don't know. Maybe the water goes through these spirals, and the spirals are made by piezoelectric material.
Do you think we can turn the power grid back on?
Hydroelectric.
So they think it might be a power grid. I don't know what it is. It's weird.
Hydroelectricity.
Okay, Joe Rogan thinks Jesus is AI. Shut up. St. Caesar, that doesn't mean that everything that he's surprised by isn't real because he thinks one stupid thing. You think stupid stuff in this chat every day, and we keep giving you another crack at it, you dickhole.
Leave Joe Rogan alone.
Damn, that dude with the weird hair from the Ancient Alien Show was right the whole time. Yeah, somebody, wait, where was it? Somebody shared that in this article that I was doing. Somebody literally shared this meme as part of the article. Aliens.
Oh, I forgot about that guy.
I do want to know who did his hair, like Dracula, like the same hair and makeup artist that did Dracula Dead and Loving It, because it's remarkably similar.
He looks a lot more stoned, though.
Wow, Saffron, islands might actually float. I don't think islands float. I think, and I never thought islands floated, by the way. That was that lady.
You could see it being hydroelectric, a source of hydroelectricity that would also help with propagating plants and growing for your for agriculture. It would pump the water all the way to the top of the pyramid and float down like miniature Babylons. If you look at the Mayan ruins, very similar. They too have pyramids there.
I don't think that hairstyle works with wearing a headset, but I don't hate where your mind's at.
No.
You know what I would suggest, Jelly, for the smelly? Somebody should just Photoshop Aaron's face into there. Just do that. Think of all the oil fracking they do now. Imagine if they figured out bad AZ stuff back then. Badass stuff back then. It'd be interesting that we could have my like weird futuristic kinds of energy. I don't know. What's next? We're gonna find.
It's hydroelectricity. It's not futuristic. It's what my province runs off of. We could be making billions of dollars selling it to other people if we weren't stupid and listening to the federal government. It's hydroelectricity.
Oh, so it's the federal government's fault.
It is.
Wow. Excuse me.
Oh, 221. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong clock. 219.
Yeah, I gotta check this quick. Make sure we're good.
Okay.
All right, we're good there. Just the one from before.
Bricks
so
Gaming, good to see you.
So hey there, hey, Bricks Gaming, good to see you. So I don't know, man. But again, they've confirmed with the satellites that these structures are real.
There you go. Oh, strippers got me banned. Everyone's throwing in their time zone right now. That's awesome. 220, 220, 420, 520, 520, 520.
You're all horrible people. All right, so 10 minutes left. We've got a couple of different things we can do.
Just a water slide. Relax.
All right, seriously though, if that's a water slide and it's like a kilometer deep, I'm down.
Yeah.
They need to add an elevator so I can get back up, but I'm down. I'm down to clown. Let's see where this thing hits ground.
It's 10-20% Caesar.
Actually, that's not wrong. It is 10-20. We have the Gold's Gym lady that keeps calling out people. She's still out doing that. I don't know that we necessarily want to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't care.
I do want to read to you guys about China's like new low impact. And here's what I'm saying. I'm asking how long until we're doing this here. China has a low-cost meat-like fungus that they're planning to use to replace chicken. Let's see. Let's open the image in new tab. And then let's just grab this over here so we can read the facts on that. So this is what they're talking about. They've grown this fungus that has quasi-chicken-like texture, and it's meant to replace chicken. Chinese scientists have genetically modified a fungus commonly used in the production of meat substitutes to make it even more environmentally friendly as a source of protein than chicken.
Right.
One of the farmed animals that has been has the least impact on the environment. That's not even the point. The point is just get away from using chickens. So I need more about the meat stuffs. That's it. That's all we have. You dicks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The people who murdered pets wholesale and welded people into their homes for the COVID shit. To the
new
people who
McNuggets
build
as Wild
buildings
Saffron
that fall, like just melt, like they're made out of styrofoam.
Right,
They
you're
just
right.
collapse.
China's horrible. They're evil, but we're missing the forest through the cheese here. Was it Wild Saffron? Wild Saffron, the new McNugget. Think about it. Now you could grow like a patch, like a mushroom patch. You could grow a McNugget patch. Like, hey, here's my McNugget patch.
No.
I'm growing my McNugget patch here in the shade. Oh, it's time to harvest. These are my seasonal McNuggets. These ones over here were fertilized with a dead squirrel. Curious if it's going to change the flavor.
That's just awful.
All of my McNuggets are ethically sourced off of cow dung.
GMOs. Totally modified, genetically modified stuff. Totally. But now,
But it's so fun. It's such a fun guy.
Ah. Oh.
Somebody fought on the pot. Can't get it out of my head.
Seasonal McNuggets.
My artisanal seasonal McNuggets grown from farm to table. I just got it in the mail. It's my nugget log. It's a log drilled with holes, and they fill it with special spores. So you just soak it in water for like 3 or 4 days, and then you put it in the shade, and it just, does its thing and grows nuggets. Think about it. You could grow dino nuggets.
Yeah, you know what? Forget about who cares about the GMOs and the fact that it's not really chicken.
Honestly,
Bricks Gaming, he's got the right question. What about the MSG? Is there any MSG in it?
Probably no MSG.
I'm out.
Plus, MSG is monosodium glutamate. You're literally talking about nothing. You're talking about nothing. It's not actually harmful. Here's the fun thing for me.
Salt.
I want bioengineered chicken nugget. Okay, fine. Get back to me when we got chicken fingers. Like when I've got chicken finger fungus, I'm okay with chicken finger fungus.
Oh no. Oh no.
What does that look like in the wild, though? Chicken finger fungus. Just chicken fingers growing out of stuff.
Yeah.
Pre-breaded and battered, like.
Yes. Oh, totally. Yes. Yeah. Because if we're doing this, we got to do it right. They got to grow already battered and ready to go.
Right. You should be able to harvest these things and then just cook them just to be sure that they're safe.
Right
and then
in the
eat
oven.
them. Right? St. Caesar doesn't MSG cure cancer. Mr. Q's right, with special sauce. Only with special sauce. No, MSG doesn't cure cancer. MSG was this thing where it sounded intimidating, and it's monosodium glutamate. So it's one sodium molecule to a gluten molecule. It's literally just kind of a fancy salt. It's not a big deal. If you put salt on your food, you should not be afraid of monosodium glutamate.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a big deal. Cookie cutters, chia pets, nugs. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
You mean like a chia pet that grows chicken nuggets? Chicken nugget.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, no, nuggets. And instead of Bob Ross, we can have the Mr. T.
Yeah, dude.
Nugget.
I pity the fool that doesn't have nuggets.
Chicken fingers growing out for the mohawk.
Oh, every morning I wake up and I just say, my nuggets.
I pity the fool. They ain't got my nuggets.
Strippers got me banned. You never had chicken finger fungus? It's delicious. Tastes like pork. Wild saffron, chia pet nuggets. Yes. See, everyone loves this idea now.
Yes. No, nuggets.
China just needs to hire me to do their advertising for nuggets.
Yes.
I've got a very bold advertising campaign. I would like to use the if we can get his estate's permission, of course. I would like to use the AI likeness of DMX. My nuggets.
I thought you were talking about his hair, not the way he was singing.
What, DMX? DMX was bald.
Was he bald? I can't remember.
So you're just remembering
thinking,
somebody's hair.
I was imagining the guy with the weird.
That's Coolio.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was
Been
thinking, is that
living
guy with
most
the
our
head for
lives
Chia
without
Pet too?
nuggets in this paradise. That's a totally different thing.
Okay, well, yeah, he would be a good head for the Chia Pet nugget figure too. Doesn't have to be just Miss.
Now who's
Ritzy.
being insensitive to an entire culture?
Oh, they stole braids from my ancestors, the Vikings. So fuck them.
All right, you know what? We're gonna play this. This is a video you sent me. This one for two groups: animal lovers. No, I can't make that joke. That's so wrong. Just one group: animal lovers. It's the world's longest tongue. Meet Ozzy.
Hello, and this is Ozzy. And Ozzy is the new record holder for the longest tongue on a living dog. His measurement is 19.89 centimeters long, which is...
Dude, you can use it as a leash.
7.83 inches.
Longer than his ear.
Great. Some but still use it to lick his balls. I don't see what the big fuss is about.
Ozzy is a Mastiff. He's a French Mastiff Bull Mastiff mix.
Why is that so funny to you?
I don't know.
I still just use it to lick his balls. I don't know what the fuss is about.
Still licking his balls. That's all that matters. Yep.
Well, that's just an adorable picture.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, he grew into his tongue.
Just with his personality, you could kind of tell with his great nature that he'd be a really good fit for our family.
Okay. I don't really care about any of that. We were here for the ridiculously long tongue. We got to that part.
We were here, we saw, we left.
We came, we saw, we called it pointless because of what he does with it. And then we moved on. Ozzy Osbourne came back to life. No, they named him Ozzy. Ozzy plus peanut butter. No! 69 after this. No. Dear Lord, no. This is so wrong. On that note, we'll have to call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow, provided this thing holds. Are you doing yourself a streamy thing tomorrow?
Yes, I will attempt it.
Okay.
So far, so good. I will attempt to do a reading stream, which means that, yes, I will join your show when I'm done reading.
I, too, will attempt it, provided this thing doesn't take a shit on me. So we'll be doing that. And then we'll be on, obviously, this Friday. Might have a short show on Wednesday. We'll see. New mic this weekend, so hopefully that issue's all solved by then. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Digger. You've all been awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, Johnny.
Bye.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on. Why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.